So the players just choose whether or not they want to put their health bars up. If you guys want to take those out, all you got to do is just make sure that when you check your character's stats and abilities, number one, update them to make sure that they are positive and the correct number. Before that, just make sure that there is, what's the word? I have the word. It's on the tip of my tongue. Make sure that your maximum hit points and your actual hit points are topped off to where you last leveled up, because your tokens may not be the same thing. And if you wish to put any sort of bar above your tokens, just make sure that it's not obfuscated or a lie. So if Halvis's actual hit points was 55 and he has 39 above it, then we have to assume that the 39 is the truth. So it's either the truth or nothing. Everybody okay with that rule?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Make sure you subtract off there too.
By the way, we're live.
Oh, crud. Hello.
Hello.
You know,
Hola.
I do this every time. How does this surprise anybody? This is
It
like
doesn't surprise me. I'm always watching the stream.
it's a running gag at this point. Hi everybody.
I mean,
How's it
to
going?
me, it's a surprise because I was just focused on what you were saying.
And I really appreciate that. You were a truly awesome awesome player and awesome person. Hi everybody. This is Bizarchus. Welcome to the Vereldium ongoing 5th edition campaign, where the caravan goes and does some interesting stuff. Yeah, I'm going to workshop that opening. That sucked. I'm going to work on something better. Welcome. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful week right before Memorial Day. If you are with us here in America, feel great because your pools are about to open. If you're not, feel great because our pools are about to open. And we all want attention, so your Instagrams are going to be full of a lot of bathing suits. I am on a horrible streak with my notes today. Jeez. Okay, no more of that. Anyway, I'm just gonna wing it from now. Hope that you guys are doing hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. This is a homebrew 5th edition campaign. A lot of the stuff that we do here is homebrew. It is created by the players, or is helped co-created by me, or it's just created by me. So you're going to see a lot of things that are a little bit broken, a little bit fun, but all a very, very good time. One of the things that I do that is strictly with my game is inspiration. And this inspiration is tarot cards. All of my players are able to gain tarot cards, or inspiration cards, by being super cool, by doing something awesome, by doing something wonderful for the story, or by doing something wonderful for each other. There are 4 ways to use these cards. You can either turn them in and re-roll any dice whatsoever, 1 time. You can gift it to another player and they can re-roll any dice. You could force myself or the Ravenous, who are going to be playing the monsters today, who provide all the obstacles for our players to overcome. And you can force one of us to re-roll what we just did, or you can tempt fate. You can say, I flip this card over, and I want to have fate deal whatever is going to be on the other side of this card. It can be something very good. It could be something very bad. I'm going to be shuffling the deck right here. So, we have a 4-person Vanguard this week. I very much apologize for missing last week. Unfortunately, Spectrum had done a little bit of explosive work outside of my apartment, and I didn't have internet that was reliable for many, many hours, so I wasn't able to make the stream happen. But thank you very much to Horacenio, to Black Irish 19, for Little Warrior 353 the Gamer, and Lord Geyser 21 for sticking around with us for this next week, as well as our Ravenous for today, Night Haze 95. So, now that I have said everybody's names, if you would be so kind, I would love to have you introduce yourself. Black Irish 19, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and Maresh?
Hello, my friends. I am Black Irish 19 here on Twitch, and this is Maresh, the Water Genasi sorcerer, who he's got a few ideas for how to have fun today. I hope you all look forward to it.
Thank you very, very much. I was trying to come up with an interesting way to shuffle these in front of everybody so everyone can see that I'm actually shuffling them. Instead, I'm just making a mess. Thank you very, very much, Maresh. And Lil Warrior 353 the Gamer coming back again for a second consecutive round. Could you please introduce yourself and Theron Mountain Speaker Thulavi?
I am the warrior, as you probably heard. I'm gonna be playing Theron Mountain Speaker Thulavi tonight. He is 7.5 feet. He's a Goliath and he's a Swarmkeeper Ranger.
Yes, he is. Lord Jizer 21 and Papa to Little Warrior. Would you please introduce yourself and Halfling, the Halfling Necromancer?
Hello, everybody. I am Lord Jizer 21, but here, Halvis is my name, and creating the undead is my game. And I'm sporting a very stylish skeletal left arm, carved with runes and inset with tiny gems. And I also noticed that I have a pesky inspiration, and I would like to have it flipped, please.
Okay.
Hey.
Roll a d6.
Oh God.
Okay. Congratulations. You drew the world card. You've leveled up.
Yo!
Sweet.
Pogs in
Good job.
the chat.
So this is the
What was the
world
purpose
card.
of the
This
D6?
is so that's his hit dice. So if you choose to level up in Wizard, the way that I roll hit dice is that in my games, you roll at advantage. So I will roll one of your hit dice, and you will roll one of your hit dice, and we pick whichever one is better. So you roll the 4, I roll the 3. Add 4 to your rolled hit dice. You will always be one level above the caravan's base level. And if you level up again today, well,
You're gonna be the strongest member.
you will level up twice, I suppose.
My gosh, I think he does. And I think there's three people have pulled that card now. Madigan, Incursion, and now Halvis.
That is true.
Let's
It's
just hope.
there's a lot of risk and a lot of reward to pulling this card. So there's a lot of other cards that you can pull that do some wild stuff. But all right, now this card is out for the rest of the game. So if you pull any other cards, you can't level up. As is with all my cards. So you have 71 other cards to go, and one of them will drop you to 0 hit points and nearly kill you.
Fun.
All right.
Nice.
So I'll have it. Halvis keeps his inspiration card up. Let me go ahead and discuss a little bit about you as the caravan. So all of the watchers that are going to be watching our stream are just as important to this game as the players. So if you look down at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you're going to see a little bit of purple circle that's going to be constantly accruing points as you're watching. We call those trouble bubbles. Those trouble bubbles will constantly grow as you're watching our stream, and you can turn them into gift wealth, abilities, and spells, and cool stuff, and weapons, and alchemy, and food to the caravan, which makes them that much richer, that much better. You'll notice that there are some community goals, like giving them greater healing potions, like giving them a new spell that their magister is able to cast for them, which allows them to have one free spell that the caravan is able to cast at any time. They'll also have the ability to call in the Chevalier Rescue Battalion, which means if any of them are to meet the Reaper at any point during any of our sessions, they have a single save for that, which means that their character does not die, but they can't participate any longer in the current mission. So,
Speaking of that, Biz, sorry.
I am busy.
The timer on the rescue battalion ran out. We had without it reaching the end.
I'll fix it. Give me just a moment.
I just noticed that.
All right. Well, I'll go fix that, and I will fix it so that you all can still pop everything in there. So, with that, you all can actually join our campaign, and you can join our wonderful community by joining our Discord, link right at the top here. All you have to do is just click on that, agree to our terms, come on in, enjoy the rolling, and you can get a lot of our wonderful, wonderful content. All of the maps and things that I create are available for you to download, to use in your own games. I have nearly all of them set up for you. And you can also roll off to play in our campaign. So you can actually play as the Vanguard, which are our player characters, or as the Ravenous, which are the monsters. So if that is something that makes you interested and tickles your fancy, then by all means, please come on into our Discord and join our wonderful, wonderful community.
And
Okay.
speaking of that, I am Arsenio, happens to be Night Haze's 95 other half and opponent for this week. So that's going to be an interesting thing. Keisha Bloodlust returns, of course, and she has a small experiment that she'd like to conduct later tonight.
Thank you very much for catching me because I got so distracted by the leveling up.
No worries.
I'm so sorry, Arsenio.
You're good.
But as you can see from my scrolling across onto our screen, we have literally this many players that have introduced themselves in the game. So we have tons and tons of different players. All of them comes from many different walks of life. Some of them play in real life with me, and some of them don't. There's also a bunch of crabs that they all, crab people that they made as a joke at one point, which was awesome. And looks like the Chevalier Rescue Battalion has just finished up. So you now have one token that allows for anybody who falls in battle to be rescued one time. Although they cannot participate, but they can still survive and their character can come back. All right.
And that's how I got this massive scar on my side.
That is.
Now I have a question about that.
Yes.
So if we can only meet the Reaper once, if Keisha or Maresh were to fall, even though the rescue battalion is there, what happens?
You'll find out. Or maybe you won't.
Oh.
Interesting.
The Reaper doesn't like tea
Repeat
parties.
visits.
And he hates to repeat himself.
Oh, God.
So who knows what might happen? All right. So with that, we're going to talk a little bit about what happened in our last session. For anybody who didn't just watch our rerun of the last episode. In our last episode, the players had gone through, talked with Enel Els Dalo, and they had found out more in the corrupted constabulary than they were ever planning on. As they finished their deals with the devil Balsheshba, they found more devils were down here, as well as more devils and their bones. Usually when summoned creatures are unsummoned or dispatched, they turn into an ichor, which allows them to reconstitute themselves in the plane of their original existence. They don't truly die, but they have enough time to regenerate. But inside of one of these cells, they found bones of devils and fiends covered in tiny, tiny little crystals. Curious to what that may mean, that means that even if they die, they're still here, which could break a bit of a mold of the Nine Hells. So, Vanguard, I see that in the Vanguard tactics, you all had talked a little bit about equipping yourselves early. Is that something that you would like to do now, or would you like to go into the Maseldsz Dalo to deal with things first.
Shall we?
Shall we
I
what?
think we should. Oh,
It was an either
I think
or
we should
question.
prepare first.
Okay. I saw that all of you had decided on what you want to equip yourself with. So, why don't we start? I heard Little Warrior, the latest. So, what is Theron Mountain Speaker Thulavi going to take with him?
He's gonna be taking 5 health potions.
Mm-hmm.
A Hell Knight part. A battle axe +1, a heavy crossbow, that cursed anti-magic kite shield that we found in the that we got in the last thing.
Okay.
A half plate +1, and that cursed crown that we had also found in the last thing.
The Cursed Crown.
And I'm probably gonna attune to it. Who knows?
Okay. So, the Cursed Crown, you have not identified yet. Do you know what it is?
Didn't we say something about it,
Yeah,
like
There's a
being able to talk to other people wearing the crown?
It's
Yes.
the crown of the plains.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's what it was called.
So yes, you would be able to wear that and attune to it, and you also want to attune to the cursed kite shield.
Sure, why not?
Okay,
It's an anti-magic shield.
it's an anti-magic
Okay.
shield. That is true. So any attacks against you that are magic have disadvantage, and you have advantage on any saving throws against magic that are targeting you. So feel good about that.
Also, the devil inside it gets to use you as a telephone for everyone else.
Pretty much.
I forgot about that.
Oh, there's a lot more to it.
Top 10 things you don't want to hear your DM say.
That is true.
Yeah. So, that is Theron Mountain Speaker Thulavi's outfit. So, why don't we go to Lord Geyser? Lord Geyser, what are you going to equip yourself with?
I am going to take 5 healing potions,
Okay.
1 greater healing potion, the elven chain, the animated shield, known as Cheryl.
The Elven Chain is destroyed.
No, it is not, actually. Remember,
But
Keisha used the maneuver to bait and switch.
That's right, I forgot about that. So, you just lost a normal Warhammer.
Yep.
I'm also going to take the Wand of the War Mage, the Portable Hole, a Keisha limited edition lunchbox.
We
Which
need to
is,
explain that to Biz.
which is a Blizz Gel, antitoxin, and what else?
Neutralizing powder and an
Neutralizing
ammonia
powder.
inhalant.
And an ammonia inhaler.
And the
that's
ammonia
right.
healing, yep. Oh, plus, and that and 5 healing potions. It's all that in one box.
Mm.
Bag. However you want to call it.
Oh,
Imagine after the Vanguard retires, we just start marketing these out to the common people.
and I'm also going to take the 2 acid short swords and 3 normal short swords for the skeletons.
Understood. Okay, just remember that if the ones that use acid make that attack, you just roll an extra d6 on top of whatever they roll for the acid damage. Okay,
Alrighty.
so that's Halvis. Let's go to Keisha.
Keisha will have the explosive battle axe, a tower shield, in addition to the shield that she already has, just for deployment.
Okay.
Her lunchbox,
Mm-hmm.
in addition to 1 greater healing potion.
Okay.
2 chaff suspensions,
Gotcha.
1 pair of the winged boots, and lastly, the cursed morning star.
You're taking the cursed morning star?
She's not gonna equip it. She's just gonna have it in her bag.
Okay.
Al did the same thing, and I don't think she got connected to it, at least to my knowledge.
Right. So this is Berserkers talking. I'm trying to think of what you're trying to do with it, and I shouldn't be doing this. So I'm just going to say absolutely. Maresh, it's now your turn.
We got some plans today, Biz. We're gonna
Alright.
do some funky stuff.
I believe it.
But Maresh will be taking the Fine Arcane Focus, the
Okay.
Wand of Lightning Bolts, the Cloak of Protection, and also the Bag of Tricks.
Oh my god.
Okay. Is that it?
And 5 healing potions.
You're not taking a lunchbox?
Oh yeah, I'll take that too.
Maresh, you forgot your lunch. Here, come take it.
Yeah, this is definitely a group to be afraid of here. Even 10 funnel cakes is like, we're all playing with cursed items right now.
You're all playing with cursed, and well, 2 of you are.
I love how
Cursed items and cursed ideas.
I love how the one other person who's taken a cursed item is like, yeah, let's be careful. Meanwhile, I'm like, let's do this. Cursedness, activate. I am the most cursed human being on the planet.
Well, not on the planet, at least not yet. Not that you're aware of. But wow, close.
Bills is just
top
like,
things.
yeah, we'll get there. We're gonna get there.
I'm sorry. I just got off work and I just came like directly to the game. So if you see me like pounding down peanut butter and trying to drink a bunch of seltzer at the same time, it's only because I'm dying. So, as you all equip yourself in deciding to go fully equipped before you head out, the bigger question is, Halvis, how many of these skeletons are you taking with you?
I'm gonna take all 5 today.
Okay.
Stack it up.
I'm going to copy all of you, just so that I have your tokens just in case. And heading into the Maseldsz Dalo, as you all gather your items, gather your weapons, gather your forces, and come back out, the Maseldsz Dalo is bustling. You notice that there appears to be a lot more vivacity, a lot more life that is happening around town. You see that people would appear to be celebrating, but they're celebrating in a simple way, such as everyone has a long weekend, which we in the real world actually have. Everyone has a long weekend, and you can see people happier. You can see the members of your caravan happier. You can see the other refugees, those drow tribals that you had rescued, much happier. Tribal... I don't know the right way to say this. I'm going to look this up later, but the drow whom you've rescued that are indicative of the tribes that they come from. So they all look happier. Everyone does. It's not odd to the point of concern, but it's new and refreshing. So what is the party going to do first?
Shall we head to Enel's? I do believe you all had some things you wanted to show her.
Yeah, we have some cool things or concerning things, depending on how you look at it.
Okay. Is your first stop going to be to Enel Els?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. You go deeper into the citadel, and as you do so, you are again asked to wait in line for your turn to see Enel Els. As you can see, the line is still long, but not nearly as long as it was the other couple days. You can see that the line is fairly short, and the people who are in it are jovial. They're not concerned. They don't look or seem to have that sort of essence of anxiety about them as they normally do. Most of them are here that have something in their hands or have something in their arms. Some of them have baskets full of fruit or vintages of wine. Some of them have what appear to be tithes or gifts. So you coming into line, everyone is cordial. They introduce themselves. You meet other farmers of Rothe. You meet other growers of mushrooms that are come from deeper in. You meet other lava harvesters. You meet craftsmen. And you meet simple townsfolk that just want to come and meet Enels for the first time. So, as you are in line, in about 20 minutes go by, you're let in. Behind you, there's not but 10 people who got into line back before you did. So as you walk in, Enel Els is maybe about a bottle of wine in. As the other guardsmen, 10 of them are next to the doorway, all still very stern. 5 of them in their caster's robes, 5 of them in heavy armor. But another 20 of them also enjoying some of the gifts that are being left behind by the other members. As that happens, and you see that a few of them have a few wine stains on their cloaks, you see it's a time for celebration. And everyone seems to be having a grandiose old time.
Oh, we might have to rain on their parade.
And Enel Els puts down a large wine glass and says, "Hello, welcome. It's happy to see you."
Hi.
Hi. You hear all the other guards at the same time, all 20 of them at this exact same moment go, "Hi."
Oh. Well, that was different from last time. Is there a
It's-
holiday going on?
No.
Hello.
No. Just, it's just been a happy time, I guess. How are you? How was your investigations?
Nowhere near as happy as this, actually.
Oh, do you bring sour tidings?
A little bit. I feel kind of bad that I'm bringing down the energy.
It's okay. It's okay. It's part of the job. Don't worry. We have much more of wherever this came from. So please, tell me what you have uncovered, and you may say is whatever you wish here.
Oh, okay. Well, while we went down there, we accidentally summoned a monster demon thing. And apparently the people down there would be offering themselves for weapons of some sort. And then after that, there was like this secretary guy that had a bunch of contracts for kobold souls.
Mm-hmm.
And we also found some other drow that were imprisoned. And we also found a bunch of dead or insignias of other races kind of propped up like trophies. And as each object that Keisha describes, she pulls it out of her bag. Here are the contracts. Here are the insignias. And we also found a thing of bones filled with crystals. And apparently these are the bones of creatures that aren't supposed to be here.
Ooh, this is... I don't know what I'm looking at for the bones, but the rest of this is very, very sad. I
but
recognize all of the insignia. And you see her like starting to doze off just very slowly. Mm. I recognize all of these insignias. These are not good. Not good at all.
we also the crystals are zircardin crystals, and they're wedged in Abishai bones. Which, from what we found out, Abishai aren't supposed to be in this plane when they die.
No, no. Abishai are specific to Tiamat. It's very not good.
We also found a journal from the bad lady that tried to kill you, and
Oh.
she spoke of the cave and there being like something an experiment that went wrong. I think that's how she discovered these crystals and their importance.
Well, there's only one cavern that I know of that you can go into that has any zircardin crystals you can find. But we haven't been able to go in there for a minute. If you want, I could guide the way.
Okay, what does everyone else think? Kind of started talking a lot there.
If we do go before, I'd like to show you this. And I pull out the crown that we found and show it to him.
Okay. You pull out the crown, and as you pull out the crown, I need for you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
Nice.
You hold it in your hand, and you hold it out for everyone to see. But you will never let them take it from you. As you just show it to them. And as a couple of them come by and start to take a closer look, they notice the fury that's in your face as you get closer and closer. You being bigger and scarier, they don't push the issue, so they just take a closer look. No one has any answers for you. So,
But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I put it back.
as that happened, Enel Els pulls out a large ledger. And as that happens, she pulls it out and she starts flipping through pages. As she flips through pages, she finds, you all see large heraldry, so crests and symbols that are on top of the pages. As you do so, you notice that those match the same sort of symbols that Keisha took out and placed in front of Enel Els. Enel Els is matching the symbols to their tribes. So as she continues to do this, she makes notes, and she, you can see her consistently putting more and more information next to each one. With that, she says, "This is truly the saddest of times. If there's not one person trying to kill me just because I am who I am, there is someone trying to kill others just because of who they are. It won't end until someone does something about it. And I plan to do that. But not today. Today, someone else will take the mantle for me. Please go find Dosa and Mija. They will be able to guide you to where you need to go, and will be able to handle the rest of the issues in regards to your rescuees, those of the tribe, and the documents you have procured. What you have found with the journal is by far the best proof that I could possibly give that the Lothsworn are in league with devils. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, I am very, very sure that the rest of everything that is happening is going to be very dangerous and very, very difficult. So how about if... I don't know, I am feeling a little generous, as it is a very fun day. Go to the quartermaster. Tell him that they have a problem that only the Dalo can solve. And that I sent you with my warmest and fondest regards. Say it exactly like that. And he'll help you.
Do you repeat that?
No, repeat what? And you see her starting to pour herself another drink.
The last part about that we have to say warmest regards or something.
Fondest and warmest, yes.
Okay, thank you. Did you want to keep these documents or should we hold on to them?
Please hand them to Micha and to Dosa.
Okay. I hope
Alright,
you
bye.
have... Yeah, bye.
We hope
hope
you
you
have a
enjoy the
good
rest
day.
of your day, Madame Dalo.
I have thoroughly
Have a nice
enjoyed
day.
this. I have thoroughly enjoyed our conversation. Thank you, and all the best to you. And she starts to slowly sip as everyone else begins to peel into each one of these bags and baskets that have been left behind. As that happens, Halvis, I need for you to roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Ooh.
Okay.
I perceive the floor.
No, you walk out and everything seems perfectly fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Oh, okay.
So
That's part of the top 10 things you don't want your.
I know, right? It's so great to be on the other side of that sometimes. All right. So you've dropped off the information with NLLs. I will say, for the sake of brevity, that you are able to discuss all of what has happened with Dosa and Micha. Is there anything that you would like to say specifically to Dosa and Micha that you haven't already said to NLLs?
I don't believe so.
Have a nice day.
Both of them enjoy the politeness.
Do they look, what's the word? Similar, like in a way, are they acting in the same way that NLs and Elder Guards are acting?
No, you notice that everybody else is business as usual. It's only those who are in the matron's chamber that seem to be acting frivolously, and not even all of them. Just a third. Sorry, 2/3.
So in that case, Keisha is going to ask, why are they feeling or acting different up there? Everyone seems to be so... Last time we were here, everyone was so serious and but now they're all like almost brushing off the bad news that we gave.
Oh, right. It's the Dalo's name day, and also the first news that we've had from the surface. So lots of celebration.
Oh? What news exactly?
Zemfaxi has given us a blessing.
Oh. Well,
He's
that's
in
what-
an old mansion. He says he's very busy and with a sanguine problem, so he sends lots of wine.
Well, that's nice.
If Zemfaxi says he has problems, you may be able to go and help him. Do you know anywhere that has a sanguine problem?
I'm
No,
blanking.
What's
I don't know.
Sanguine?
Sanguine. Sanguine. It is a
The only
word.
sanguine I know is from Skyrim.
It is a word for dark red.
Dark red problem.
Also known for the color of blood.
That's kind of sus.
I'm going to allow. Halvis, you were above ground for the fights, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Theron, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to have you roll for this, but I need either an intelligence check or a wisdom check from the other three.
What's going on?
Intelligence.
They
This is
are
to
the
remember
same.
something from a past experience that each one of them were a part of. So if they can't think of it right away, then I'm giving them a chance to roll for it.
Hey,
That
look
makes
at-
sense.
The
What are
only
the
thing I
two
can think
things?
of.
Either an intelligence check or a wisdom check, whichever's better for you.
The
We
only
love
thing
a
I
dirt-
can think of is the destruction of Felden's birth.
We love a
Yeah.
dirty 20 here.
Yeah, at least in my case, it makes sense because Keisha did not really venture out at all during that work.
Mm-hmm. Maresh.
Keisha.
So, there's something that you did remember. Did you ever help that butcher?
I was not there for that one. No.
But that's what's going through your head. So, as you are going through, and as you finish your conversation with Mika and Dosa, is there anything else you wish to say before they depart?
I'll ask them where the location of Simfaxi's mansion is. Perhaps we'll go and pay him a visit.
They say, Zemfaxi does not have one. Zemfaxi is of the ruby. He goes where he pleases. Wherever he lays is his home. But he says he's having a problem in his home. It is how he said.
Okay.
Maybe that is something that you need to decipher to be able to find him.
Gotcha. We'll keep that in mind.
Good for you. And good be upon you for the rest of this day.
Yeah. Happy Dalo Day.
Delo day. Delo day.
Enjoy it in the
okay.
holiday. Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
We had no names for it, but that is just as good as any. Thank you.
Have a good day.
And to you. So, with that, you all contemplate a lot of the information you just received. You know that there is something that is going on in the caverns with the Zagarden crystal. You know that there are Abishai that are creating some kind of mistake that shouldn't be happening. You also know that Zemfaxi is nearby. You may need to be able to decipher a little bit more of his clues. But if you do, you might be able to meet him. Also, too, you do need to understand and find out what happened with Yodbig Those people were sent to take the hearts of 5 murderers. You eliminated them, but Yogmig's heart was removed. You're not too sure about what this ritual was, but if it's that brutal, and they needed that much muscle for it, it can't be nothing. So, 34th Vanguard, I will allow you to discuss amongst yourselves. What would you like to pursue?
Well, I think we should head down to the quartermaster, as Madame Dalo recommended.
Yes, let's see what the quartermaster has to offer.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, as you walk down the halls towards the quartermaster's forge, you still see the same singular, wizened dwarf with his fingers to his temples and dozens of hammers striking onto metal in perfectly symmetrical line of forges. As you
He's
shout
just
out...
going to
Okay, go ahead.
tell the party real quick what it was Ayla mentioned, or this could be metagaming. So, like Keisha was there for both accounts. Well, when we talked to Balsheshba, we spoke of the pair of swords that we gave away for this act. He said that, I mean, it came from him, but this dwarf person also said that he made it, like took credit for it. So I don't know if this person's good or bad.
We should keep on our guard then.
Okay.
And we'll call out to the quartermaster.
Okay. Immediately you start hearing boom. He's like, ah, damn it. Oh, you're back. And he drops his concentration. You hear a bunch of clink, 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 as all of the hammers fall quickly. And he's, so, did you bring the 10 grand? I have that robe up here if you want it.
Not just this time.
I said 10
Instead,
or
we've
20.
come.
20. Ha 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 ha.
Right. Instead, this time we've come with a message from the Madame Dalo.
Oh, you did you?
Indeed.
Go on ahead then.
She said that there's a problem that only the Dalo can solve. And so she sent us here with her warmest and fondest regards.
Did she now? And when she did that, did she mention anything specific?
I do not believe so.
Well, then you get your pick of the litter now, don't you? All right. I can outfit only one of you. You'll be able to get the elite's outfit, but the old one, not the new one. Do you want the robe or do you want the armor? Allow you to pick one or the other. Can't have both.
Well, my vote is for the robe. What of the rest of you, my friends?
Neither benefits me.
My vote would be for the robe as well. So, Theron's currently away from his keyboard.
Oh, no kidding. So 2 away. So 2 that don't care and 2 that vote for something else. I'll give you the robe then.
Wonderful.
All right, let me tell you just a little bit about this before you go put it on and blowing yourself up, all right? So, once you wear it, you have to attune to it. It's got to get understanding with your ley lines and all the other magic mumbo jumbo that goes through the body. But this is going to be able to store just a couple of those spells for later use, which is going to be very, very useful. It's also going to be able to free up a couple of your hands for some interesting stuff.
Ooh.
So with this, you're going to be able to store up to 8 spells. 8 levels worth of spells. It's going to give you just a little bit of armor. Make you just a little bit better at resisting things. It's going to give you a maybe a 2nd tier bonus. This is Berserkus talking. It's going to give you a +2 to AC and to saving throws.
Oh.
This is also going to make your spell casting just a little bit stronger and a little bit harder to resist. It's also going to give you a +2 to your spell attack bonus and to your spell save DC. There's only one problem with this a little bit. You see, once you start using your own spells, every time that you fire it off, even though it's a little bit more empowered when it fires and a little bit better, well, there's a bit of a cost. Sometimes it exhausts you. So you just need to be a little bit aware of that and maybe carry a little bit of tea or something to give you a little bit of a pick-me-up.
Interesting. We'll keep that in mind.
It'll also augment a single self-spell. Like invisibility, or light, or guidance. So once you cast it on yourself, you're not exactly sure what's going to happen, because sometimes it'll be something grand and sometimes it'll be something very dumb. But it will make it better, stronger, and it will concentrate on it for you. But it's only one. And after that, it can't do it again. And after it takes a good whack, well, it's got to roll itself a little bit of its own concentration. We may or may not have a little bit of a special device inside that will concentrate on the spell for us. Do you catch my drift?
I do.
Good. Good, good, good. Which case, feel free to take the Dalo's Archmagi robes with you.
Much appreciated, sir.
So, this is a legendary item. This
you said it came with the resistances, or some resistance to it?
So, I need for you guys to write this down. This isn't a real item just yet, so we're going to have to... I wasn't expecting you to come directly here. But you said 4 of the triggers, so I had to give you it. So, as you put this on, it takes an attunement slot. You may store up to 8 levels worth of spells within it. You do not have to be attuned to it to store the spells within. So you could potentially cast spells into it one day, and then they just carry over. You get a +2 to AC, a +2 to all saving throws, a +2 to your spell attack rolls, and a +2 to your spell save DC. Every time you cast a spell, cantrip or higher, any spells whatsoever, while wearing this robe, you must roll a d20. If you cast a spell, if it's a cantrip, and you must roll a d20, and if it's a natural 1, you get a point of exhaustion. If it's a first level spell, you roll it, and if it's a 2, point of exhaustion. Second level spell, if you roll a 3, is a point of exhaustion. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's whatever your spell level is plus 1. That is your like bad place. So if you roll super low on your d20, and it's 1 plus your spell's level, you get a point of exhaustion.
Okay. Would this count as like an ability check that I could use my lucky feat to combat?
No, that's something specific to an item.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be an ability check. It would just be pure luck. So I would say lucky would be accrued to that since you have the lucky feat. Yeah, I'm going to give it to you.
So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if you roll like a level 4 spell, is it like an
5 or below?
Yeah.
Well, if you roll a 5 or below on the d20, then you get a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Okay, does that all make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have an attunement slot available, you may wear it.
Can I swap out the Cloak of Protection?
Absolutely. And if anybody wants to take the Cloak of Protection, it's now available.
I'll leave that up to the others.
Mm-hmm. So if you cast a spell that has a range of self onto the robe will concentrate on it. But if you take any damage whatsoever, if you're just hit, then it must make the check itself, and it's just a d20. So it doesn't have any bonuses or anything like that. If it's whatever the concentration check is or above, the spell stays. Otherwise, it does not. Also, if you, like, let's say you cast invisibility, it concentrates on invisibility, and you make an attack action or an action that dispels invisibility, your invisibility is still gone. So it doesn't break the rules. All it does is it augments and extends spells and allows spells with a range of self to be concentrated on by the item itself. Does that make sense?
Okay. So it's not entirely random effects. It just makes it a little bit better.
It makes it so that you don't have to concentrate on buff spells that only affect yourself. But to maintain the concentration, you still can't get hit.
Got it.
Does anybody have any questions so far?
Nope.
No.
Okay, this is a legendary item called the Dalo's Archmagi Robe. Or, sorry, Archmagi... I'll come up with it.
Robe.
Robe of the Dalo Archmagi.
I found it in D&D Beyond. It's just under Robe of the Archmagi.
Not the same thing.
It's not this one? Oh.
Robe of the Archmagi does some other totally different stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I posted that in the Vanguard tactics if anyone is currently wearing it, so they can refer to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it on.
Okay. And if you're tuning to it, we're just going to assume that all of your attacks and saving throws are going to be at a +2. And all of your DCs are going to be at a +2 as well. Okay? That'll just be our internal. All
Yeah,
right.
funnel cakes.
What did funnel cakes do?
This is a robe of Daft Punk, better, stronger.
Pretty much. Oh, Daft Punk. We'll miss you.
R.I.P.
Well, they're not dead. I mean, they're just... They
The
just
group
went their separate ways.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Not like the people. They're not gone, but the group is broken up.
That's all. They just went their separate ways. They're fine. They haven't toured in 14 years. It's fine. Okay. So with that, have you all decided on any more of what you wish to go investigate now?
Real quick question. That anti-magic shield that Theron took,
Yes.
what would I equip as just to give the AC bonus?
Anti-magic shield.
The only thing it shows is an antimatter rifle and an antitoxin
Antimatter rifle? What?
when I search it in the equipment.
Yeah, same here.
Let's take a quick check. Go ahead and put it in as a shield +1, just for now, because that
Isn't it a plus
should
two?
be available. Oh, it's a sorry, a shield +2. That's correct.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, are you putting it as one word or two or three?
Just typing in anti.
Okay.
It,
Well, a little bit of paperwork is the hardest part of D&D.
Aside from technology.
Yeah, and technology.
The struggle of being a content creator and making your own magic items.
Yeah. Well, you are right. I guess there was some errata that took it out. Okay, the anti-magic shield gives the user not only the bonus, but also magic resistance, which allows for advantage on saving throws against magic, and advantage on saving throws to be hit by magic attacks, which means like firebolts or things like that.
Plus, that demon dude can just appear in my body whenever and speak to everyone.
Yep.
plus God, plus who knows what else.
Yep, in addition to other things that we don't know about.
It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Biz, I forgot to say one thing that I took from the caravan.
What's that?
The Belt of Frost Giant Strength. The
Nice.
roleplay incursion gave it to me.
Awesome. It's not cursed, so you can take it off and give it to whomever you wish.
Yep. I just noticed I forgot to say it, and I didn't want continuity stuff to get in the way.
I mean, you're talking to me about continuity problems. I feel like I am the king of continuity issues. Okay. So with the items newly equipped and with yourselves more ready for your upcoming conflicts, what else would you like to investigate today?
Well, me and Maresh and Halvis have a little something that they wanted to do, so I think we should head back to the caravan area. Don't want to do this in the middle of the city.
Okay. Are we splitting the party or are we all going back together?
I'll go with.
Can I come?
Sounds like consensus. Okay, so everybody's coming back.
Thank you.
No, you're very wise for making sure that you follow rule number 1 of being a player in D&D. Do not split the party.
Yeah, in a previous campaign of mine, I learned that the hard way.
In this campaign, you learned that the hard way.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, let's not revisit that.
He will most likely make a demon come up and kill me while you guys are away. Just saying.
Or just take over your body.
He won't murder you.
Fair point.
Yeah, he'll take over your body.
Sure.
He'll take over your body and murder the rest of us.
Yeah. No, I mean, Stop.
All right, so now we gotta know. We need to like chain Theron every now and then. He's sleeping.
Just every once in a
Just
while.
rampage about.
Okay, so you all are back within the caravan. What is it that you would like to do?
All right. Maresh will walk up and place a hand on Halvis's shoulder. My friend, I need you to do me a favor.
Yes, my good Maresh.
I heard on your last adventure you encountered a devil, and that you took note of the magic circle used to summon him.
Why, yes, I did. I pull out my spell book and flip to the very back.
Fantastic. Do me a favor and draw that for me. I'd like to have a few words with this devil myself.
Halvis, do you know Summon Greater Demon?
I do not.
What is the highest level spell you can cast?
As of now, 5.
Okay, as of now, you can cast 5th level spells.
Yes.
Give me just a moment to take a look at this spell. Maresh. As Halvis goes and looks into the back of his spell book, it is there. What exactly are you trying to... Sorry. Where are you asking him to do this?
Just like in an unoccupied space in our little cave here.
Why don't you
Uh,
put yourself where you wish that to be really quick?
what's a good spot?
Quite possible that you might freak out some people.
Like over here.
Okay.
Illusion.
I just noticed this area right here. 'Cause I never thought to look over there.
What is that?
So, grouping of tents over here on the far left.
Yep. That is the memorial tents. I'm trying to find the right tokens for who you need to find. Okay, so I will say, Halvis, as you start drawing the circle, it takes you about 2 hours to draw the entire circle. You know what you need to do, and the large green circle, as you finish this ritual, the green circle raises just a little bit as you finish it.
Yes. Excellent. Thank you very much, Halvis. I appreciate it.
We don't really know if this is going to get the person we wanted to talk to. And the fact that it's reacting before we've done anything to it is also concerning, because we kind of sacrificed some of his zombies and skeletons to it.
Well, I heard about that, and that's why I brought this, he says as he pulls out the bag of tricks.
Okay.
I'm going to use all 3 charges of it to summon random creatures to sacrifice in an attempt to activate the spell circle.
You're just going to summon a bunch of random creatures.
Yep.
Yep, he's gonna do that and then just throw him onto the spell circle for sacrifice.
Roll me...
Assuming it.
So go ahead and roll me your monsters and tell me what you roll.
I believe it's a D4, wasn't it? Where's the thing?
Let me look it up. Tan bag of tricks, right?
Yes.
It is a D8.
D8. Okay, I was way off. 3 of these. Oh.
A rat and a
That's
rat and a what?
1/1. It's a jackal, and a giant hyena.
Aren't those all the same things?
Aren't? Yeah, they might be. What's the difference between a jackal and a hyena?
The fact that
Africa?
one is small and the other one is giant.
As that happens, you watch as what appears to be a 3 foot tall, lion-looking creature pops up from the middle of this. And as he looks at you, he speaks with a very, very deep voice.
Excuse me? Can I have some real meat, please? Not any of this fake astral stuff. Sir?
Ah, hello there.
Keisha leans in and to Maresh slowly just whispers into his ear. That's not Balshishba. I don't know who that is.
Ah. Okay then. I'll call out to him. Greetings. My name is Maresh. Might I know yours?
Hungry, I'm sure.
What he said.
I'm a she.
What she said. It's a pleasure, Maresh.
And I need for you to please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Plus.
You can feel this small creature pushing his way into your mind. And as that happens, you can feel him trying to compel you to do things. And you notice it was after you told him your name.
I'm hungry. You did not give me food. You gave me plush toys. I want meat.
My mistake about that. We can get you some. I happen to have the nice tongue of a black dragon. Would you be interested in that?
That is more like it. Give me that.
Fantastic. Allow me to go and fetch that. Grab it from the inventory.
Okay. As you have it, you see its mouth salivate. And it looks like it's seeing the juiciest piece of meat it has in years and years and years.
It's all
Give
yours.
that to me, Maresh.
And he starts just tearing it apart. You see him ripping it claw by claw, ripping his teeth into the, tearing it bit by bit, swallowing and barely chewing it all. After about 30 seconds of watching him devour this black dragon's tongue, you see him slowly grow. And he grows and grows and grows until he is much bigger.
Oh.
Ah. Was that so hard? No. You're a new summoner, aren't you? Be honest.
You could say that, yes.
I just did, and now answer my question.
Yes, I am quite new to this.
Good. I like honesty, Maresh. Do you like honesty, Maresh? Or do you like to play, Maresh?
Honesty is the best policy.
I agree.
I need another wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It's a
Plus
17,
2
correct?
from- Yep.
You feel that the more that he says your name, you become kind of entranced with the way that he says it. But you know that there's some sort of influence that is causing you to be this way, so you resist. But just barely.
All right.
You summoned me, so I assume you want means to kill.
In a manner of speaking, truth
I
be
don't-
told,
I don't like
You
manners
weren't-
of speaking or truths to be told. Just get to the point. Maresh.
right then. Well, you weren't the one I was trying to summon.
Yes, I
But-
was.
No,
Yes, I was.
we were looking for Balsheshba.
I am Balsheshba.
Oh, that's you? You look kind of different.
I do that.
Oh. I'm sorry for my rudeness.
Apology accepted.
I'm gonna stay back here, though.
Good idea. You look tasty. Like a soup that's just right for cooking. Now, Maresh, how do you want to kill whomever you want to kill?
Well, the last time you met my companions here, you happened to give one of them quite a boon to their magical abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping to get the same. I'm willing to trade for it.
You've met the Reaper.
This is true.
Well, then
Came
I
very close a few months back.
Then I can't take what is the most delicious, because it already belongs to someone else. What else can you offer me that is equally as tasty?
Well, we have a few items in our caravan here that I thought might be of interest to you.
I'm
A few
listening.
rare things. And I was going to offer you this bag of tricks, but you don't seem to like it too much.
I don't.
And how about this? We have a weapon from a Myrmidon. The Myrmidon's Bident. It's rather rare.
Where I'm from, we don't like cold things too much.
Understandable. Well, you did enjoy that black dragon's tongue,
I
didn't you?
did. It was delicious.
We've got a few other items from the black dragon's corpse that you might want.
Tell me in vivid detail.
4 full pints of blood. Teeth,
Go on.
fangs,
Go on.
7 teeth, 2 fangs. We even have its head.
You have its head.
That's right.
Oh, I have an idea.
Yes, Keisha?
A
Keisha.
lot of us. That is not my name.
Oh, shoot.
Keisha. It's a pleasure to meet you, Keisha.
And I need for you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Something about the way this creature is saying your name out loud is entrancing, but you know there's something wrong. And you immediately lock down your mind and keep all outside forces out as you can feel something trying to pierce its way through.
Well, I will also say that the Reaper has found me too, so you can't really take anything of value from me. But around here, we have some mail or black scale mail that people don't really like. We have the black scale mail of a Resh Kikal if you want to take that off our hands.
Excuse me. What name did you just say?
Unless you don't like that person, in case forget anything I ever said.
I asked you a question, Keisha. What name did you just say?
It's the black scale mail of a Resh Kikal.
That is not his armor. That is armor
it
I
yours?
made myself. But it was for the black dragon Azukanazor, not a Reshkagal.
After we identified it, it said that we did have to make a pact with Azukanazor too. Though I don't know why Resh Kigal's name was put on it.
That warlord is out of my good graces, and will never be back in it. I will never deal
Quick
with
question.
another devil. Do you understand me, Keisha?
I do.
Good.
I'm a.
No, I understand you didn't mean to insult me to the point of violence. So let's move on from this, shall we?
Okay. I'm gonna be back here.
Now, Maresh,
Oh,
Yes.
continue with your offerings.
Well, in addition to the various materials of the dragon, we have many magic items. Instead of me listing them off, why don't you tell me what it is you really want?
Well, being a devil, magic items only go so far, but the souls that reside within this space, I could drink from them all day and slake the thirst for power. Choose the 5 that you like the least. Or, something similar. Treachery is my second favorite form of payment. It is so much fun to watch you all stab each other in the back. Just for the promise of power. And with that, I will make you the strongest sorcerer this side of the oceans. You can choose.
I like where your head's at, but 5 is too many. I can give you 3.
4, and I will choose.
No, we can't have that. Fine, I'll choose.
I will wait here. Good luck.
wait, before you go, I have one thing to say to you. The craftsmanship on the shield that you've given us is very remarkable. Very good. I clap my hands to you. Unless that's an insult, in that case, I'm very sorry for clapping my hands. I'm not really good with devil culture or anything.
You see that he looks at you and he gives a slight bow just to one side as he raises his paw and moves it to one hand. And afterwards, through your own mouth, he says,
I am a very good artisan, aren't I? Yes, I am.
Says Balsheshba himself from his own mouth. So, Maresh, which three will you sacrifice for your power?
Oh, it's 3.
I thought he didn't agree to the 3. That
Did
okay. I will be sacrificing the souls of. Hold on, zooming in so I can see their names. Murrow, Heavyclaw, Irma Crab, and Homie.
Wait, are you like outright sacrificing them, or just offering their souls so when they die they go to him instead?
I will clarify that, and I'll ask him that question. Do you want them now or when they die?
When do you want your power, Maresh?
Well, then I guess it's now.
I've never liked making my hands dirty. Will you bring them to me?
I could do that for him.
Hey, well, hold on, give me a second here. I'm thrown off by this. Keisha's gonna stop both of you. And she is going to just face, where is it? Maresh. Okay. Let me get this straight for you. You want power. Didn't you tell me one time that you wanted power to protect your friends? And now you're offering our friends, members of this caravan, their lives for that kind of power. Keisha pulls out her battle axe.
Show. And then dinner. I'll wait.
Those crabs are trying to find their home. Part of a migration. The same way we are. If you're going to sacrifice them, you have to go through me.
Go for the neck.
Fine.
I agree with you.
I place my arms on the hilts of my sickles, standing beside Keisha. This is not how we treat our friends, power or not.
Fine then. Balsheshba. You sure there's nothing else that you'd want? Nothing I could give you personally?
Bring me the armor.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you said with the voice mod.
Bring me the armor.
Ah. Right. I'll bring it out to him.
If you don't like it,
he snaps his fingers, and you watch all of the color from it drain all at once, as though it was liquid inside of a container. And the armor appears now translucent. You can clearly see Keisha and Maresh directly through the armor.
I don't need anybody else spreading more false hopes. Nebuchadnezzar is dead. Has been for years. Ereshkigal is pathetic and deserves his place. Take the vessel for all I care. Your price went up, Maresh. 4 souls. 4 untouched, untainted. Or 1 that comes willingly, because those are so much more delicious. You have 2 minutes. And then I'm going back home.
You might as well go then. We don't have a deal.
He completely disappears from your view in a puff.
He completely disappears from your view in a puff of smoke. Keisha. Hell yes, you get a card of inspiration for that. Halvis, I'm giving you a card as well. And Theron for being like, thank you very much for all the stuff. It was really wonderful. It was like giving you a thank you card for... it was like giving a thank you card for somebody who gives you a Christmas present. I love it. But Maresh, you bastard.
Maresh has
How
some...
could you try to offer the crabs? How? Especially the one named Homie, like Homer Simpson. How could you? I'm disappointed in you.
That's a
Maresh
little
has some plans, and he's never even talked with the crabs.
It
You
was
know, it's not as much of an emotional attachment as the rest of you, which is why he's not going to fight Keisha for it.
I will say I was going to let it go if I didn't know, like if it just instantly happened. But as soon as Belshazzar went and said, bring them to me, it's like, no, we're not doing any of that. Because I was ready to even roleplay Patty freaking out in the pool. Exactly 10 Funnel Cake says Maresh is going to get pinched by
Jean-Claude Van Clam.
yeah.
To the pool with you, Maurice. You shall get pinched by the crabs as punishment.
A pinch.
Let's go.
Did we lose the armor? Has he drained it?
He drained the
Or
armor.
is that not in the inventory?
The armor is now would just be considered wouldn't even be considered useful at this point. But it is a magic vessel.
So we could potentially enchant it in a different way?
Maybe. You're not sure how it was enchanted in the first place.
Hmm.
The circle's technically still on the ground, correct?
It is, but it dissipated. So it was no longer having its power.
I was just going to smudge it out just to make sure that it couldn't be... basically, so I have to redraw it if anybody wants to use it again.
Good call. Okay. So with that, I'm going to give you guys just a little bit of time. I'm going to step away from the microphone for just a little bit. I have a package I have to go sign for. So give me just a minute. You guys keep talking. I'll be right back. So sorry.
Okay. Maresh, I am sorry for that. I didn't mean to raise my voice at you.
It's fine.
Oh, by the way, Maresh, I wasn't joking. Let's go. You're going to the pool. You're gonna get pinched. I'm not joking. You'll make me grab your arm.
That's fair.
Let's go.
I will accept.
I guess
I will
we could
accept
roleplay
my
this.
pinch.
Yeah, we could roleplay this in a way that, like,
Follow me.
She's just gonna be the mom here, and like, now you tell them exactly what you tried to do.
Get in.
Get in. I love the fact that
Pinch 'em.
Baron is out of the three of us.
If we're doing this, I'm only accepting pinches from the 3 I tried to sacrifice, not all of them.
Okay.
Okay, so let's have you
Pinch.
flank here.
Pinch, pinch, pinch. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Pinch, 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 pinch. Pinch, 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 pinch. Pinch on the head.
All right,
good.
all right.
Wait, I forgot. Pinch. Okay, there we go.
The stream
You're good now.
doesn't see it, but Maresh was surrounded by those 3 crabs.
And they went pinch, 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 pinch.
Pinch. And I'm pretty sure Muro Heavy Claw's pinch is probably gonna hurt the most.
Yeah,
Sorry.
when Biz gets back, we'll see if he wants me to roll damage for that. Hell, my plan didn't go the way I wanted to, admittedly.
Yeah, I was hoping he would just take it, as an IOU kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh well. There'll be other opportunities.
Yep. Oh, so Biz, to catch you up, welcome back. Come to the crab pool real quick. Move the screen to the crab pool. We had a whole moment. Farron said, "I'm not kidding. You're actually gonna go to the crab pool and apologize." Keisha went full mom and said, "You're gonna tell these 3 what you just tried to do." And we had
And he got pinched.
Yeah, we had the 3 crabs surround him as they pinched him.
And they went bop, pinch, 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 pinch.
I'll let you decide if that actually did damage to him or not.
Probably the best moment I've ever seen.
You're muted, Biz.
I am going to give a card of inspiration to Maresh because that is absolutely adorable. And the fact that you actually went over, it's like, I'm sorry, I tried to sell your soul to the devil.
All right. Well, let's see how fate feels about what I just did, because I already have a card. So flip it. Imagine I draw the tower.
Oh my gosh.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, those 2 cards back to back would be scary.
It would be funny, too. But no, it's not that. But it's not going to affect you just yet.
Okay, cool.
So back on
Hey.
track here.
Lord told me not to do this first time. And it's not the first time. So flip my card. I accept my fate if I die. Knowing my luck, I did die.
Okay, so this one is going to affect you.
This group is amazing.
You're level 8, correct?
Did I die?
No.
Let me check. Yeah, I'm level 8. My ranger is level 8.
Roll 4d20.
Ooh. Is this a gold card?
I'm getting to it.
Can I get a moment? So, as you're saying all this, and as you're scolding Maresh and watching him getting the circle of pinch, you look down into the little water that is there, and you notice that there are some sparkling stones. You find some very polished over agate, and these are going to be worth in total about 31 gold. So you may add 31 gold to your personal inventory.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. So after Maresh gets his pinchy punishment,
Yes.
who is
Well-
moving the crabs?
I am, because the 3 of them are staring at him.
It's true. All right. So as you all are,
They formed back.
as you all, this is, I can't even stare at those creatures the same way because that was such a silly session. But As this all happens, and as your second encounter with Balsheshba does not go exactly how you had planned, what is your next move? 34th Vanguard.
Well,
do
I
we-
know. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I believe we came to the consensus of checking out these Arcard and Crystal Caves. Unless anyone else had anything they wanted to do first.
No, I agree. I
I just
believe.
wanted adventure. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I believe that since Madigan is wearing the armor of Zelfaxi, it might be a good idea to have her around if we ever meet some Zelfaxi.
Hmm.
But I'm all for the idea of going into these caves, oddly enough.
It'd be nice to find out. See if there's anything else that we might be able to find out on why. Well, we know why they're there, but maybe help them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with the idea as well. I just want to go on an adventure. Possibly murder stuff. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
And I'll leave the bag of tricks back in the inventory now that I've expended all its charges.
Yeah, that's gone. All right, so now that you all are there, please tell me if you are taking with you or leaving behind anything specific so that I am aware of what has to happen next. Mostly because, like, if you guys are switching anything out, now that you know that you're going in this location, I'm also going to give Night Haze just a little bit of time to see where her creatures are so that she's able to figure out how best to tactically attack you.
Some crystal caverns. I don't think I'm going to be changing or exchanging anything.
Anybody else?
Theron, since Maresh no longer is wearing the cloak of protection, do you want it?
Sure, why not? Extra protection. I'm quite the risk taker. So I'll take it.
So that's what the crown, the shield, and the cloak will take up his attunement spots, correct?
The crown, the
Yes.
shield, and the cloak take up his attunement slots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I also couldn't find the crown in there either, but that might be.
It allows you to speak to any creature within the planes as long as you know them intimately. So as long friends or family.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes?
Can I put the crown on and see if anybody is speaking anymore? Last time, some of them were talking. So I want to know if I can talk to any of them before we go.
Are you going to try to focus on one voice?
I don't know yet. Maybe like 2 or 3. I'm not going over 3. Last time there was like 1,000 voices said I had to yell, "Shut up!" Like, God, you guys are too loud.
Okay. As you put on the hat, you put it on, and you start hearing a same sort of very similar odd noise. Thousands.
What
and
if I
thousands
told
of
you-
voices.
What if I told you about only talking one at a time and talking slower? One at a time. Now you may go.
Okay. So you say that out loud. You still hear the same and thousands of voices all at the same time.
Aaron, are you okay? You're kind of shouting at nothing.
Phone's in all right.
Hello?
Oh, on some technical issues.
No worries.
No worries.
Technology is the hardest part of D&D. Next to paperwork. And math. All of those things.
Which is kind of why you expect the technology to take care of that for you. So when that messes up, everything messes up.
Yeah, it's all of those things all at once. Which makes it harder. It's like a TP of difficulty. I am making that into a magic item.
TP of
Of difficulty. Make it like
you have to like in the description. You gotta put the word wipe somewhere in there.
Ooh, supplies. Nice. Supplies have just been redeemed for a new quiver of arrows.
Oh, he popped out of the VC. That's not good.
I did?
I did that on purpose.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
talking
there
to
he is.
him. There.
Can you hear now?
Check. 1, 2. Ah! Anything? Technology,
I
man,
can-
it's hard.
I can hear him coming through Geyser's mic, but I can't
Yeah.
hear his own.
Papa?
Hello?
Papa?
Papa, can you hear me? I don't know the rest of those words. I just remember it from Deadpool 2.
I can hear him low. Okay, well, let's try to get this squared away. In the meantime, I'm gonna plug everything. Let's just get you guys to continue to do audio checks in the meantime. So, if you would like to play in one of our upcoming Vanguard streams, feel free to join us right here. Link at the top. It's the Berserkus on Twitch Discord. You can roll off in our roll off channel. You'll notice that there's something right over here that says the Subgolental Art Commission giveaway. We have a artist that we've been working with. His name is Low Key through Twitch, and he's been doing custom artworks for many of our Vanguard. We have Rose Kai Kai, we have Victory NYC, and we have Horsenio, who have all gotten custom artworks from them. This is going to be our last commission giveaway. We hook you up with our artist, and the artist makes a D&D character just for you. They do incredible work, and we love working together with them. We've just shouted them out in our Discord as well. They have started up a Discord for collaboration, so please come and join us through there. If you have any trouble bubbles that you would like to use, by all means, please do. You'll also get trouble bubbles by watching our reruns. I will try to run a rerun of the stream tomorrow, around about midday. So in that time, you can watch and see as technology kicks our butt once again. And it's the hardest butt kicking because you want it to be over easily, and it never is. It's such a struggle. If there was a bus and it was struggling, it would be the struggle bus. And this is our struggle bus.
Couldn't have said it better.
Thank you. I worked on that. You know how long I worked on that for? 10 seconds.
Ah, I
He's
would
really
have said,
good.
I would have
Really
said 20.
Thanks, bud.
He can hear. He can talk through my mic.
Okay.
He can't figure out what happened to his headphones.
Mm.
Okay.
Totally fine. So if that's the case and you guys are all cool with it, then let's just continue on. So through your microphone, we will listen to the words of Little Warrior 353, the gamer. And
Sounds like you know what to get him for his next birthday.
Oh, these were bought for his birthday, and now they're not working.
that's in like
Oh, God.
360 days, man. His birthday was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't know.
Stay with me after the session, and I will try to troubleshoot you through. If there's anything that I can fix, I'll see if I can come up with it. We'll just have to go through. I've fixed thousands of them in my days. So, does everybody feel like they are well equipped for the upcoming fight?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Night Haze, can I please get a single roll from your monster if you are ready?
Oh wait, I got something.
I'm hearing him.
Hello. I
Hey.
got it working.
There you are.
Okay.
Can you guys hear him?
My Discord.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's kind of
Nice.
Woohoo.
Cutting out a
Working
little.
Just on my computer.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, he's fine.
Also, exactly 10 funnel cakes didn't just said inspiration card for the DM for remembering Little Warrior's birthday.
Okay, I'm taking it. Wait, I'm not rolling anything, so what? I'm still taking it.
You
Save
get to
it for-
decide what the roll goes for.
Well-
What the card goes to.
Yeah, I suppose.
Anyway, so what happened after I put on the crown and everything? Because I wasn't able to hear that.
You just heard me babbling. I literally put like my finger to my lip and went. Would you like to move on to the combat, or do you wish to continue to experiment with the crown? We can do either.
I kind of want to continue experimenting with the crown.
Okay.
At least just a little bit.
Gotcha. Okay. Now that this is your second time hearing it, I need for you to please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, god dang it.
Here we go.
Did I die? Let's see.
No.
I probably died.
You lost control of your body.
And then the bodies made me jump off a cliff and die.
Okay.
You're not going to die. Chill.
You are droned. Your mind is. If you've ever had 1,000 people talking to you and trying to get your attention, and they all need the answer from you, but nobody has any patience, and all they try to do is just try to like get your attention, you're being pulled in 1,000 different ways. Your head is jelly at this point. Any of your saving throws that require wisdom or intelligence are going to be a disadvantage for the rest of the fight.
Before that,
Uh-oh.
oh, sorry, before that, I just yell into the crowd. I said, everybody, shut up! How could you guys not understand that? I have to say it rudely. Why can't you just understand?
Everybody's still all at the same time. And it just constant. It does not stop. Also, as you try to pull the crown, it doesn't move.
Oh, come on. I'm now stuck with these babbling buffoons who don't stop talking, no matter what I try.
Welcome to adulthood in corporate America.
Sounds like it's time to go back to Hero Forge and add a crown to your character art.
There you go.
Zing.
Okay.
I do not get to remove this ever.
Yeah, maybe not. There's always a way. So, does everybody feel more or less ready for the upcoming battle?
Yep.
Yeah, you can definitely say that.
Okay.
Let's hit it.
Also,
All right.
Night Haze, I hope that you are okay in your extremely hot house.
Yes, I hope that you're okay too. Also, Night Haze, can you please send me a couple rolls from your monster to make sure that you can hear me and everything goes through okay?
Do not get heat stroke just for D&D.
It's not worth it. I can always run the fight. I wonder if she's there. Horsenio, can you do me a favor?
Yeah,
Can you
I've been
call
sending
her
her
up?
messages. Yeah,
Just,
give me
like,
one.
Just give her a call. Just
Yeah.
to be super safe.
We were having too much fun and she left.
Or passed out.
Be
One
like,
of
this
the-
is gonna take a while.
My jokes are on point tonight. I don't want anybody passing out from them. I would be tipped $5 whole if I ran a comedy special. Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm here. Fainted from the heat. Sorry. Nighthaze, I
Oh.
can
Okay,
run the
no.
I can run the fight. It's okay. Go hang out at Horsenio's house with his chilling
Go.
repartee.
Go stick your head in the freezer or something.
Okay. As long as you're okay.
I mean,
Down
We can take a
myself with ice
quick-
water.
we can take a quick break so you can get like more water, like refill up your bottle or whatever.
Okay. She says she's okay this many times. I am all right with it. Slam your hands on your keyboard and send a couple messages and just a bunch of stuff, and then hop in your car and go over to Gerard's house and make sure that you're going to be just fine. Cool.
Yeah.
Only if things start to get rough. Until then, you all move into the next location. Let me just make sure that this is all blacked out for you. So. Give me just a moment so I can just clear what I know that you can see. And then I'll place you on the map. So.
Oh boy.
As you all are here with all 5 of your skeleton friends, you see this tiny underground waterway and a massive cluster of crystals that are difficult for you to focus your eyes upon right in front of you. It is very, very difficult to see down here. And it smells faintly of brimstone and sulfur. I need for all of you to please roll me, or sorry, we're not going to do initiative because that takes too much time. So, as you're down here, you can see that the water goes in the direction of the crest. So where you see the brightest of the animation, it's in that direction. Does that make sense?
Got it.
Yes.
That is the way in which the water is flowing.
Cool.
Okay, so Keisha moves forward and moves into the water. Keisha, as your feet go into the water, it is icy cold. And I need for you to please roll me a perception check.
Wow. That's cold.
Extremely cold.
As a water genasi, would I be able to see anything wrong with this water? Is that a thing?
The water appears very clear, but the stones that it's running across, they look very strange to you. They do not look like river rocks that you've ever seen.
Uh-huh. Maybe stay out of the water, gang.
That's a good call.
How did... There's a triangular 1 at the bottom of this. Who did that? How did you do that?
I don't have that on my screen, but I see that on the stream.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
Okay, don't screen look now.
I will stop now.
No worries. Once we get into the fight, we can get into it. But until then. Okay. That's just cool. I don't know how anybody did that, but that's really neat. All right. So, Maresh, you cross the water as well?
Yeah.
I need a perception check from you, too.
Alrighty.
Okay. The water is so cold, but there's something wrong. The water is so bitingly cold, and it bites deeper into your skin instead of just being that surface chill. You raise your foot out of the water, and you notice that there is blood trickling down. Keisha, you take 1 point of piercing damage. Maresh, you take 2 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
Quick
Yeah.
question. Oh,
Cool.
never mind. For now.
Yeah, so guys, definitely don't go in the water unless you absolutely have to. Halvis, you might want to have your skeletons carry you through.
Keisha, I might be able to, possibly, depending on how heavy you are, I might be able to gently toss you across the thing.
Oh, I appreciate the offer, but I think I can handle myself. Let's see. I'm gonna try a long jump. You cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. Let's see, hold on.
Okay.
Would
so
this
you're
be
gonna,
a long jump or a high jump? Long jump, right?
It'd be a long jump. Yeah, you're going for distance, not height.
Okay. So would I put it in the VTT? Would I need to roll a D10 just to jump
No, it's the same height.
10-ish feet? Okay.
There's no low obstacle there. So you're able to jump across, no problem.
And Keisha turns around and goes, "Thank you, though.
No problem.
You're very
Hey,
sweet."
quick question. Would I be able to use, when I go into spells, I have, like, a mage hand. Would I be able to use that to carry myself across?
Mage Hand unfortunately only holds 5 pounds. You're
Dang it.
much bigger than that. You'd be looking for something like telekinesis. That can carry much more. That's a 5th level spell, I believe.
I think I have
Baron-
anything to get across.
You could potentially jump if you're strong enough.
You are a
Am I
Goliath.
strong enough?
You are a Goliath. I would hope you're strong.
I mean, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score.
I'll go with, jumping.
Okay. What's
But
your strength?
before you'll go ahead. Before you do, Keisha's gonna call. I understand that you were offering to throw me. Halvis is really tiny, so you could probably just chuck him over here.
My strength is, 18 with a +4.
Okay.
Yeah, you could probably make that jump.
You can make that jump.
Okay, I toss Harvest across the, like, very
Harvest-
gently so that he does not get injured.
Halvis, you're a halfling,
We would not
right?
want that. The short one.
Yeah, I'm a halfling.
Okay. Because I've seen this on Spike TV when I was a teenager, this is totally okay.
I also love the fact that Baron, sweet boy, asked the Keisha woman to, like, if you want, I can throw you. But when it came to Halves, it's like, all right, here you go. Not even asking him if he
It's
wanted to be
like,
thrown.
I throw him.
Yes, he is small. Insolent. I can easily throw. Keisha?
Oh,
Possibly. I don't think Keisha's a halfling.
no.
Not to sound rude or anything.
Tu es ma père.
Oh.
I totally get it. Which is, you are my father in French. As long as you say it in French and with a breathy voice, everybody thinks it's sweet. Tu es ma père. Je suis Oriole. I am a pillow. All right, so as you
Yes.
take Halvis and you gently overhand soccer throw him to the other side, I will say that this is no problem. And then you become ballet beef as each one of the skeletons come by, raise their arms up, you grab them by the ribs and just yeet them over the side.
No flesh, easy job.
Exactly. They're very light. So I'll say each one of them is going to make their way over, and then you'll be able to jump as well. I'm assuming that's what you wanted to do, Halvis?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. All right. And Theron, you're going to book it over?
Thank you.
Yeet. All right. Keisha, it is very difficult for you to see in this area.
Uh-oh.
But there is bright crystals that are in front of you, and they seem to be distorting the light that's around you.
It's hard to see. It's really bright down here.
It's not bright at all. That's the weird thing. It's like looking into a vast voided black darkness, but that pierces through as bright as the sun.
Hmm.
Very odd.
Halvis, you're closer. Could you take a look at that crystal over there? Don't touch it, but can you take a look at it just to see if there's anything wrong with it?
I will inspect the crystal without touching it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an investigation check, please.
Nice.
Nice. This is definitely the largest zircardin crystal you have ever seen. It is bigger than you are. And it is most likely a few 100 pounds worth of it.
You do realize saying it's bigger than me ain't saying much.
That's what I meant. It's like-
I was
It's quite
thinking that.
easy to be taller than Halvis here.
this may be
Still pack punch.
this
His
may be
skeletons are
1 ton
taller.
or more of zircardin crystals.
Oh,
Dang.
wow. And there's a couple chunks of these you see. Okay.
Crystal's extra thick. Sorry, I had to.
I wanted to try something as well. Using my shape water cantrip, I wanted to like freeze these rivers to create a path, something easier for us to walk on, so we don't have to worry about crossing rivers.
You're going to try to freeze it?
Mm-hmm. It says
Okay.
in a 5-foot cube.
And this is using Ray of Frost?
No, shape water.
Shape water. Okay, you're trying to freeze it. Okay. You freeze. Go ahead and point out which square you wish to freeze up.
It's this one right here, so we can cross.
Okay. As you begin to freeze this water, and you listen to a loud crackling sound, and almost like a burst and popping, almost like a loud crackling popcorn that's happening underneath the surface. But the surface of it is perfectly fine. And it freezes solid.
Okay. Let's cross over here, guys. I'll freeze this section too.
Okay, same thing. You hear this loud crackle.
Okay, I guess I'll go first since I'm in the front. Boop,
Halvis,
Oh.
you can go after
boop.
the next person.
Get out of the way.
By chance, does anybody have a torch?
Yeah, I've got a torch. I like it.
Same here.
I do
Since
not, but I can some sort of fire thing, so that might help. I don't know. Fairy fire.
I don't think.
Oh.
I don't think fairy fire is actually fire, right? Isn't it
It's
just-
not really fire, but
Um,
it's sort of like it's glitter. It really is. It just makes it easier for somebody else to hit you, and it negates invisibility.
It's just like get glitter bomb, idiot.
It really is.
Yeah,
Fairy
pretty much.
fire is glitter. Is the best way to put it.
I have this. You go.
All right. Before I do that, I'm gonna cast dark vision on myself.
Okay.
Alright.
You notice that you cannot look in front of Maresh or Keisha at all. You also can't look farther down the left-hand side at all. Keisha, it looks like you're right up next to a wall of darkness.
Oh, so this is magical darkness then.
Mm.
That's not good.
Yeah, I usually can see through dark things. Kind of weird that I can't see through this right now.
Night Haze, one more time, please. Because it's at advantage. Does a 24 hit your armor class, Keisha?
Yes, it does.
Inside the darkness, you just see a sword and comes out and slashes you right across the shoulder. I need for everybody to please roll me initiative, as you have been ambushed.
Token first.
What?
Click your token first.
Oh, hey, I've got the decimal thing turned on. I forgot I did that.
Nice.
How much damage did I take?
6 points of damage.
Owie.
I'm less confused.
TikTok, leave me alone. Gosh.
I get hurt. I'm very confused how.
Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo, boo-doo, boo-doo, boo.
Hey, everyone remember to click their tokens? Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. And all the bouncers are accounted for. Do I have any double ups? Let me check. Nope. Yes, Theron and Halvis. Who wants to go first out of you two? You want Theron to go first or
Theron.
Halvis?
I'll
Theron
go
can
first.
go first.
Okay, so Halvis, you're going to go last in initiative order, but Theron, you're going to go before Halvis, and after. I'll tell you when. Okay. It is now one of the Abishai's turn as it peers out from its magically created darkness. It is the Abishai to the left's turn. Night Haze. Also, too, if you're sending me messages, I can't receive them. Okay, is going to rush down and go after Halvis. Does an 8 hit your armor class? Probably not, right?
No.
Okay, Night Haze. I believe the Abishai has multiple attacks. An 11?
No.
About a 23.
That will hit.
10 points of piercing damage plus 7 points of acid damage
Oh boy. 3 attacks.
as it bites down deep into your shoulder and burns you with acid. All right. If that is this creature's turn, please ping twice. All right, Keisha, it is now your turn. You can see the arm that slashed you just sticking out right now.
I didn't care for that very much. And Keisha is gonna go into a rage.
Okay, Keisha rages.
Let's see. Let me cross that out. and she is going to focus on the one that she sees, or
Okay.
partially sees.
You can make your attacks. 20 to hit and 18 to hit. Those will both hit. Let's see. It's 20 points of damage plus 13 points of damage for 33 points of damage as blackened blood explodes all over your face. As that happens, you feel the sharp chill. You take 2 points of piercing damage as their blood seems to be filled with something that cuts you deep.
It's okay.
Okay. It is now the one who just took the damage's turn. It's going to go after Keisha. Still being in darkness gets advantage. Remember to roll with advantage.
So yeah, rolling with advantage would be holding left shift before clicking.
Okay, so 20. Does 20 hit your armor class, Keisha?
That's just what you needed.
Okay, the next one is a natural 20. And the next one after that is a 22. So, because this fight has started, I am not looking at this card. I am not looking at this card that Chicken Nuggets has given me. This is folded up. I cannot see what this is. I don't know what this is. This is a wild card. All right? I am going to give either the Ravenous or the Vanguard a chance to use this. If anybody can... Well, I got to come up with something good. Whomever's turn it is, once 100 gold pieces are donated, I will flip this card and it will affect them. So whomever's turn it is on, once 100 gold pieces are donated, I will flip this card and it will affect them. Okay.
2,000 trouble bubbles you'll have to spend.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, and a 22. Does that hit your armor class, Keisha?
Yep.
Okay, that's 6 points of slashing damage, halved to 3. 11 points, halved to 5, so that's 8 total. 11 halved to 5 again, so
Okay.
that is 13. And 12 points of acid damage. So 25 points of damage total.
That's smart.
Okay, it's the next turn.
We are up to 60 gold.
Okay. It's the Abishai on the far right. If you don't want to reveal your position, you can simply ping anywhere in the map twice. Okay. Maresh, it's now your turn.
Okay, fire. First thing, bonus action, I'm going to pop a neutralizing powder, I think it is, for the acid damage.
Neutralizing, yeah.
And then... How big is this cave that we're in? How far up is the ceiling?
About 20 feet high. Not very high at all.
Okay. Okay, then we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to fire off a pair of Eldritch Blasts at the Abishai next to Halvis.
Okay. Fire 2 shots. Both 27s, both hit. 1, 2,
Fire.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So
I gotta roll.
4 and 5. So 9 points of damage.
And then I got to roll... Do I roll 1d20 or 2 since it's 2 blasts?
2 d20.
Okay.
They're both cantrips. So if any of them are a natural 1, you get a point of exhaustion. Okay, you're fine.
Sick.
Okay.
And then that is it for me.
All right. It's now the next Abishai's turn.
80 gold, by the way.
Thank you. If the Abishai wants to wait, you can ping anywhere on the map. Okay. Understood. You may roll these at advantage. Oh,
That is number 10.
that's number 10.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
I thought she was gonna skip it.
Who was the one who put in the last Black
Yeah, it
Irish?
was
Were you
me.
the one who put in the last gold? Okay.
Yep.
Night Haze, I need for you to roll a d20. These attacks are still going to go off, but I'm going to have you roll a d20. It's a 12, okay. So, it actually did show up. The World card and the Tower card both showed up, but it's the turn of the Abishai that's to the north.
Insta die. No, it passed.
It passed,
passed out
so
ago.
it's unconscious and bleeding out. The Tower card is the worst. It means that everything is collapsing around you, and it's a really bad card in tarot. So Death card just means change, so it's not really death. But this, however, means everything is crumbling around you, and this is like dying. So the Abishai that's to the north is going to fall, and it's going to fall to 0 hit points. So it has the ability to get itself back up, possibly with using some abilities it has, but it will have 0 hit points. But it did get those 3 attacks off before you put in that goal. So there were 2 natural 20s in that. The first one,
Shite.
yeah. So it's a 26, 2 natural 20, a 23 to hit, and a natural 20. All right. So Maresh, that is 11 plus 4, which is 15 points of slashing damage, plus 20, which is 35 points of slashing damage, plus 14 points of acid damage.
And I've got the double resistance thing, so
14 divided by
7,
4?
3.
38 damage altogether. Ouch.
38 points of damage, yeah. Okay, so that happened. Because one of them is down, they're not going to be able to concentrate, and their magical darkness is gone.
That's a wall.
Question: is like the square above me? Is that like a wall, or is it just like a higher area?
The area above you is like a cavern wall. That is correct.
Quick question: how is the dude there just kind of like on the cavern wall? Is he just inside of it or something?
I
I'm
just
confused.
put it that he was next to it because he's trying to stab around, and Abishais are able to climb walls. They are draconic-looking
Thank you.
creatures that look very, very disgusting.
I was just gonna give the explanation that it's a video game glitch.
Classic Bethesda.
Yeah, he's clipping right now is what's happening.
And also, let me say, Little Warrior, you got so lucky because I was trying to redeem that card when their turn came around. I thought Night Haze was going to skip the monster.
Right.
Okay, Theron, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to do a push past Halvis and a skeleton to get like right here.
Okay. So you are going to touch the water just a little bit. So go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw or a dexterity
Okay.
check if you're not proficient. Okay, so you get your footing so that you don't put your feet in the water.
I'm going to here's what I'm gonna do.
What you
First,
gonna do?
I'm actually gonna cast a spell, which is something I haven't done yet. I'm
Okay.
gonna use my web in order to kind of stick him to the wall so that he cannot move from that area. I think that's what the web does.
A web is a really big spell, actually. So that's
Oh.
more for controlling like a large area. It's a 20 by 20 foot cube. 20 by 20 by 20.
Never mind then. I didn't know that. Never mind.
That's fine. We can sort of modify it if you're just trying to like stick him and restrain him. Do you want to
Yeah,
just
Spider-Man
like,
him.
Yeah, do you just want to like Spider-Man the guy?
Yeah, essentially. I feel like I could strain all.
Okay. I'm going to say if it's just for that one, so we'll make this Theron's web sticker or something similar.
I'm a Bob.
Sounds good. So you cast the spell against him. Go ahead and cast the spell by going to your spell page and using the cast button that's next to it. Okay, so he has to make a dexterity save of 10. Can I get a dexterity saving throw from the Abishai? If he makes that save, then he escapes and it does not affect him. If not, I will say he is restrained.
Less than 10, please.
And Night Haze, if they don't have a dexterity save, roll me a dexterity check. They roll exactly 10.
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
Oh,
You hate to
That
see it.
close.
What the?
Night Haze is out for blood today.
And she is.
Do I still have a turn?
That was your action to cast that, so you have a bonus action.
You're done.
I'm gonna use two-weapon fighting in order to attack. Hitting with my battle axe +1.
I don't think that you're going to be able to do so, and the only reason why is because with two-weapon fighting, unless you have the feat... Do you have the two-weapon fighting feat, by chance?
Ew.
You do?
I believe he does as well, because I...
Then yeah,
Open
you can
up
absolutely do that.
Yeah, I
Nice.
do.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
don't know if you'd count this dirty or not, but I'm gonna I swing with my battle axe, and then as he's wounded, most would
Just
probably
swing
use
it.
the Hell Knight Partisan, but I'm gonna go with hitting him and then shooting him with my crossbow, cause why not?
Because you can't.
You can only
Wait,
choose
okay.
one of those things. You can only
Oh.
hit him one time with your offhand. That's a bonus action, unfortunately.
Oh, I forgot that.
It's okay.
Hang on.
There's the text block for two-weapon fighting if you wanted to read it.
He actually has the feat, so that does supersede. He doesn't have to make the attack anymore. He can use a bonus action to attack with an offhand weapon.
You know, most people would use the battle axe. Wait, I do?
What would you like to use? The partisan, the battle axe, or your crossbow? If you use the crossbow, it will be a disadvantage because it's a ranged attack super close. So I would recommend you using either the partisan or the crossbow or the battle axe. It's up
I
to you.
like torturing myself.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with the crossbow bolt.
Sure. At disadvantage, it's still 20, so 9 points of piercing.
Point blank. Just
Point blank range. That man.
I mean, you
Most likely
didn't stick him
should
to the
be
wall,
obliterated.
so you stuck him against the wall. It's just a very
Darren-
different, very different verb.
One way or another.
Theron just kind of like put the crossbow to the guy's chest and fired.
Yeah,
I
you
like
went,
it.
you went from
If
the
I can't
Oxford
stick you with the web.
definition of that to the Urban Dictionary definition of being stuck on a wall. I
I
love
was
that.
like, if I can't stick you with a web, I'll stick you with an arrow. Try me.
Bam! And he felt it. It felt it. Halvis, you're up next. What do you want to do?
Well, since this guy's so nicely positioned next to me, I'm
So
going
nice.
to attack with one sickle that I have renamed to Icicle.
Nice. I will say, well, it's not surrounded because it has a back against the wall, and that's a tactical move. A 9, unfortunately, is not going to hit its armor class.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to yell, Cheryl!
Okay.
To get the
and
animated shield
the
activated.
animated shield will start to surround you and put itself between you and the Abishai. All right, is that your turn?
That would be my turn, yes.
Okay. It is now the Abishai that you all are bullying. Abishai, what would you like to do?
But first, I bullied the Abishai. Thank you. That is my words.
Would you bully the Abishai?
Yeah,
Like,
there
I'm
is-
actually chanting
If
that
only
right
you
now.
were a bard, then it would actually do something.
Darren just straight up said, hey, I bullied you.
Okay, I
Get
see
wrecked,
that.
idiot.
I see that the 3 attacks went. I just didn't see who your target was. Got it. So Theron,
All right.
all these attacks are against you. 22 to hit, a 15 to hit, and another 22 to hit.
Oh
Do
my
those-
gosh, they're hitting high.
Do those meet or exceed your armor class? Theron, can you hear me? Little
Uh-oh.
warrior? Did we lose him? No, we might have lost him.
Geyser?
Hear him?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry.
No
Oh,
worries.
there he is.
Hello again. Technology is the hardest part
Hello.
of D&D. So, Theron, there's a 22, a 15, and a 22. Do any of those hit your armor class?
Just too low. Just too low. One number under it.
Okay,
Haha.
so-
Get wrecked. No.
Okay, so your
You have a
armor
23?
class is 23 with the curse shield.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. The Abishai is surrounded. So is that the end of the Abishai's turn? Okay, that's the end of their turn. Keisha, it's now your turn.
Keisha is going to turn towards the fallen Abishai.
Okay.
Smack it once.
Okay, it just happens. So how do you want to do this?
Oh, which way? How did it fall over? Did it fall towards us, away from us?
Fell
Which do
away
you
from
want?
you laterally to Maresh. As you can see, a large crystal that's forming at the center of its chest that seems to have just freshly burst through.
Keisha's basically, while she was engaged with this one, she heard a body fall over to her left, so she's gonna turn and just drop the axe right on it.
Okay.
She's gonna use a maneuver called, oddly enough, maneuvering attack. Now I need to put the BTT.
Okay, thank you. Hit a creature with a weapon attack, and you can spend 1 superiority die to maneuver one of your comrades into a more advantageous position. Okay.
Um,
You can choose a friendly creature who you can see or hear you, and that creature can use this reaction to move up to half its speed without provoking attacks of opportunity. Okay. Who would you like to have move?
Seeing as how Maresh is okay for the time being, Keisha is going to just shout at Halvis, move.
Okay, Halvis, you may move up to half of your speed, rounded down, away from any creature, and they do not provoke opportunity attacks. I love that spell. I love that maneuver. It's such a good maneuver.
that'll give me 10 feet. So I guess I'll move up onto the ice and hope it don't break.
Okay.
Then Keisha is
It
going
lasts
to.
for an hour. You're good.
The ice is shaky, but it's not broken.
Keisha's going to whisper to herself, okay, so I guess that one yielded. And then she's going to turn towards this one and throw a slash at that one.
Okay.
Nice.
24 definitely hits. That is 20 points of damage. Jeez, you hit hard. Yeah, this one's barely
He
hanging
is the
on.
mama of this group.
Okay.
I can only do one maneuver, right?
I think you can do one maneuver per attack.
Oh.
I'm actually not 100% sure about that. You're going to have to look up fighters for me for that.
Okay. Then for now, I won't worry about it. As a bonus action, I'm going to take the neutralizing powder to lower acid damage.
Okay.
And that'll be it for me.
Neutralizing powder is on you, and you have resistance to acid. Okay.
As always, she asks this one, do you yield? Because you're kind of teetering a little bit.
Okay, the one you just smacked and the one that's barely hanging on, it's their turn.
Biz, you gotta stop yawning. You're making me yawn too.
Sorry, buddy. Okay. This one zips back. You may make one attack of opportunity at disadvantage as it tries to hide into its magical darkness.
Right, let's try it.
Yeah, 23 hits.
Yeah, you should have yielded.
As you slash, you hear a guttural, like... When that happens, you just watch as the magical darkness that was surrounding you is gone. And the body of the Abishai now starts to float in the water. Okay, that's that turn. The Abishai on the right, you may ping anywhere on the map if you would like to stand by, or you can continue and do something. Up to you. Maresh, you're on deck. Okay. Maresh, it's now your turn. You are right next to this pulsing crystal that's just beside you, and it's making you feel very, very uncomfortable.
Well, first things first, I'm gonna pop a healing potion.
Okay.
2,
7 points of
7.
healing.
Fantastic. And
That lunchbox, man. Such a great idea.
Oh wait, you took potion heal?
Yay.
yeah, I did. Okay, so this is a DM question.
I am the DM.
The spell banishment, does it have to be used on a living creature? Could I use it on this corpse?
Yeah. Yeah, you could.
Then that's what I'm gonna do. Because I don't trust these crystals.
Okay. Well, it's
And-
dead, so it can't do anything. But you... And as that happens, the creature disappears, but the crystals remain.
Huh.
And they trink, 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 onto the ground.
Are they still glowing?
No.
Okay, sick. And then let me roll the d20 because of the thingy thing.
You're fine.
And that will be all for my turn.
Okay. Theron, it is now your turn.
here's what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
I'm going to use that double wielding thing that I have to hit
Okay.
with not only my battle axe but my Heck Knight person.
Sounds great. Okay,
I
so
will
you
go
may
with-
attack twice. So since you are a ranger, you can attack twice with your main hand weapon. So you choose which one that's going to be and attack twice with it. And then the other one, you only attack once.
I'm gonna go with the battle axe for my main one, and then
Okay. 16 and 26, and 12 for the partisan. So the partisan is going to miss, but the battle axe is going to hit both times. Since you're using it one-handed, it's 13 points of damage for each. So that's 26 total points of damage. Nice. This thing is barely hanging on. Do you want to move?
oh wait, did I ask if I still have a bonus action?
Your bonus action was to attack with the Hell Knight Partisan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna move to its other side,
Okay.
just like right over here. And then end my turn.
You got it. Halvis, it is now your turn. You're inside the water right now. I need you to roll me a dexterity check. Or save if you're proficient.
No, he's on my ice bridge.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I keep forgetting the blue thing. It's just so perfectly framed.
You did that good of a job.
I planned that. So planned it. This is my I planned it face. I didn't plan that. Halvis, what would you like to do?
Because I've been wanting to make this joke, I'm going to go "Ooh, wah," and cast Ray at Sickness at the at the one on the wall there.
Sounds good.
I accidentally
Wonderful.
deleted my character.
Oh, you did?
What?
I accidentally deleted my character.
That's fine.
I was trying to get rid of all the E's I had.
That's fine.
How did
Name
you
it.
Deleted
do
my
that?
character.
You click
How
on your
did you
character
do
and hit.
that?
You click on your character and hit delete. That's normal. I got you, bud. Don't worry.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, Alvis,
I
go
have
ahead and
turn.
cast that. Oh, you did. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from the Abishai? As long as you're not immune to poison.
It's immune to poison, isn't it?
It rolled a 16. It takes 11 points of poison damage. And the
And
Ray
it
of Sickness
is
does something
poison.
interesting, right?
It's poison, so it gets disadvantage on saving
What?
throws.
On attack rolls. Can you actually look that up for me, Halvis, in the meantime? Because it may be attack rolls and saving throws. I'm not sure.
I'm on it.
Could be attack rolls and ability checks, I think is the case. But I may be wrong. Okay, Halvis, do you want a bonus action?
What do I have for bonus actions? I don't remember.
You can take any of the medicines you have with you in the lunchbox. You can drink a potion. You can not cast any spells because there are no bonus actions that are cantrips.
I think I'm going to take the greater healing potion.
Okay. Sounds good. You take the greater healing potion. Go
That's-
ahead and roll that.
That's 4d4.
4d4 plus 4. There's 14 points of healing. You damage for 11, you heal for 14. You're a wrecking machine, Halvis. Okay.
Biz,
I am Biz.
Night Haze sent you a message,
Oh,
I
boy.
think.
Okay, let me take a look at it. Oh. Lord Geyser, I have bad news.
I'm guessing they're immune to poison.
Or immune to poison.
I knew it.
Sorry.
Dang it.
It's all right. I still wanted to make that joke.
Oh, wow. Well, he is not only down with the sickness, he is vaccinated. Go get your vaccines, everybody. I mean it. All right, so Halvis, that is your action and bonus action. He's not taking any damage from that, and it is now its turn. What is it going to do?
I have a feeling I'm going to get attacked again.
Depends. It can always try to flank around you.
Is it disengaging?
I can't tell. Are you passing the turn? Oh, it's disengaging. That's right. Okay, it's going back and it's hiding in
Into the darkness.
into the darkness. Keisha, it's now your turn.
Would that give Theron an attack of opportunity?
Not from these guys. Disengagement is
Oh, disengage. That's right.
yeah, he disengaged. So unless Theron has Sentinel.
No.
Okay. Keisha, it's your turn. Ah.
I guess I'm gonna have to just circle around over here.
Okay.
I can't really see, so I'll just
Looking
hold
through,
my action.
you can see. Give me just a moment. And you can see a great deal of Zircardian crystals that you are painfully close to.
How many? Let's see how far I moved. So 20 feet. So I'm going to move an extra 5 feet over here.
Okay.
And then
And
just hold my action if anything moves, or if I see anything move or come toward me.
You smack it.
Yes.
Okay. That Abishai is dead. The Abishai on the right. Do we want to do anything with that? Ping anywhere if you wish to. Wish to skip the turn.
Oh, Biz.
Maresh, you're on deck.
Little
Go ahead.
warrior. Little warrior seems to have been removed from the turn order since he deleted his character.
That's true. Does anybody remember
By
what his...
accident.
No, that's
He
totally
was a-
fine.
He
He's
had a
s-
5.
He had a
Yeah.
5, thank you.
Uh,
So
Halvis.
he's after Halvis.
No,
So
He
we
was
s-
before me.
Did we skip him?
No.
No.
Not
By the
yet.
time I had deleted my character, it was past my turn. Anyways. So.
Got it. Okay.
But yeah, I'm before Halvis.
Okay, that's a good catch though, Maresh.
Very good
Yeah.
catch. Thank you.
He tagged you in the Discord, and I just happened to be looking.
Okay. Yeah, with Discord, I can't check Discord. I have my phone over here, but this is really hard to get into. Takes kind of a long time. So always feel free to say it in the Roll20 if there's anything. And there goes my phone. Always say it in the Roll20 if there's anything that you guys need to discuss with me. You can actually send just a message to just me by putting /GM and then hitting a space before you send the message. Then I will be the only one who reads it. Well, that and all of Twitch. Maresh, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
We're gonna pop another healing pot.
Okay, bonus action to pop a healing potion.
Another
7 points of healing.
Cool. And then I'll move right up here, and I will hold my action. If I see another Abishai, I will be using the Wand of Lightning Bolts on them.
Ye- Oh.
Can I not do that?
How does that? I actually don't know. If you hold an action for a wand, does it expend the charge?
I think what I heard is if you hold your action for a spell and nothing happens,
You lose
the
the spell.
yeah, you lose the spell. I think in this case for the wand, the charge would get expended since you're like planning on using it.
That's where I was
But
going
it-
with this, because it is an expendable resource and it is for a spell. I'll say, are you okay with sacrificing if no one comes into view?
Yeah. So
Okay.
In that case, I'll hold one charge.
One charge, and you're okay with that. Okay, got it. Theron, it is now your turn.
I am going to move to where that guy went. And I'm
Okay.
going to attack twice with my battle axe, as it is my main weapon. I think that's how you said it.
Okay. Where are you striking? I need for you to ping your token, please.
And
So these are going to be a disadvantage since you're attacking into darkness.
oh wait, let me preview that.
Go down.
So 13 and 11. So I'm going to just take that as your first one in disadvantage. The second one at disadvantage, I'm just going to take this next one. So the first attack is going to miss. The second attack is 16. That one will hit for 12 points of slashing damage. Are you going to use your bonus action to attack with your offhanded weapon?
Let me think. Yeah, I'll hit with the Technics Hell Knight person.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll that attack as normal. Okay, so a 13 unfortunately is not going to hit. It's not enough to reach its armor class. That is your movement, or a little bit of your movement, and 2 actions. You're on a very thin part of the floor. I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I was about to say I'm gonna move back, but never mind.
That's fine. I just need for it to be because you're getting your footing on there. Okay, so you don't slip into the water. You're fine. You're just that sure-footed. All right, but you can move back if you wish.
I'm just trying to figure out where I was.
You were right here.
Okay.
So if you run away from this creature, they may get an attack of opportunity against you. Are you okay with that?
Give me a sec. I'm trying to think.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with it. I think I moved like 20 feet, and I still got like 10 feet to go, so I'm gonna move back here.
Okay, I'll say you're pressed up against the wall right there. That's totally fine. The Abishai is going to get an attack of opportunity against you, so go ahead, Abishai, and make that attack. You make this at advantage since you are attacking from darkness. It's a natural 20, so it is going to hit you regardless.
Oh,
It's
Dang.
12 points of slashing damage. Okay. Halvis, it is now your turn.
Alive is immune to acid?
Sorry?
Oh wait, no, never mind.
They only
It's
attack
the
with,
bite.
they only attack with the scimitar.
Right.
Okay, Halvis, I see you taking the shimmy shake. Halvis, you with me,
Are
buddy?
you muted?
Halvis? Halvis? Halvis?
Oops. Sorry,
Halvis?
that was my
Halvis?
bad.
Hey, there you are.
I muted myself. Sorry.
Totally fine.
I'm gonna move off the ice bridge onto that little beach area.
Okay.
Would I have seen Theron make contact or know that he made contact?
You know that he was slashing into the darkness. You cannot see what is beyond it.
I will hold I'll hold an attack with Icicle in case something comes near me. For now,
Got it. Okay.
and
Bonus action?
I will end my turn here for now.
Okay. It is now the Abishai who was just attack and did the attacking. Is the Abishai going to do something? I feel like I'm talking about it in the third person. Okay.
Abishai is doing this.
Keisha, you're up. I think I just like the word Abishai.
It's one of the cooler names I've heard for a monster in D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Keisha will actually move right here. My rage is gone actually, 'cause I didn't take any damage. Keisha's gonna move there, and she doesn't want to get surprise attacked again. And she'll hold her action with her neck.
Got it. Okay. The other Abishai. That is a wall, unfortunately. You're not going to be able to move past that point. So you can move... you can move anywhere in the area I am revealing on the Twitch, Night Haze. Do you see? You just can't go through the wall. Okay, that is the end of their turn. Maresh, you're up.
All right, let's pop another healing potion.
Sure. And those lunch boxes
Another
are coming.
7. Hey, that's triple 7s. Maybe something
Nice.
good will happen.
Sure. Love it how like he's going ham with everything inside that lunchbox. You are literally the at the end of the lunch table right now. Just you gonna finish that?
That was actually me in high school. I would always
That-
finish
Finish that
my
croissant.
lunch.
That's me now.
That was me in high school. Though I wouldn't have lunch. And every time I've mastered the art of asking for food, there's a specific time when you ask and they can't say no.
Yeah, that's true. You know
My
how to
high
game the
school-
system.
Mm-hmm.
My high school used to sell sushi on Tuesdays, and my friends would never finish theirs. I was like, I'll take that off your hands.
I'm
Free.
sorry.
Yes.
Business stopping the game right now. Your high school sells sushi. What?
Yeah.
What a fancy high school, dude. That's
I
a
would-
flex right there.
Oh my god.
It was one of the better schools in Cincinnati.
I went to private school in West Virginia, and I was lucky to get the pizza that tasted slightly less like cardboard.
By the way, Theron, if you're trying to whisper to Biz, it's the / not /.
The slash. And thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, Maresh, you're going to chug that potion. We're going back into the game now. I'm over my fact that you bought sushi at school.
No, I didn't buy it. I got free sushi because my friends were too lazy to finish it. But,
Take your
I will.
turn, man. Take the. Oh my god! You're sushi eating.
I'll hold an action of Eldritch Blast if I see him.
All right. Theron, what would you like to do?
Ooh.
I am going to ask Halvis to move, and then instead of crossing across the ice, because I know how heavy I must be, and the ice might break, I want to jump across it, which is why I asked Halvis to move.
Okay,
so I may have a better way.
that's fine. So we'll just assume that the space opens up for you if you'd like to move through. It's totally fine. Oh well, healing yodel just came through. Maresh, get that D4, bud. Oh, I have to roll it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm just so thrown by the sushi. 3.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so Theron, you want to jump across. That's totally fine. You can make the jump from where you are. All right, you make it on the other side.
Do I have any, like, more... Can I maneuver any more? Like, can I move forward anymore?
Yeah, you can move 2 more squares.
Nice.
Okay.
That's
Halvis, it is now your turn.
Let's see. Bonus action, I'll take the neutralizing powder.
Okay. You are now resistant to acid.
And again, I will hold an action with my sickle.
Copy that. It's a battle of attrition at this point. Okay. Abishai on the left. What are you going to do? Okay.
Just waiting.
Keisha, it's now your turn.
Well, I don't want to go in there.
Why would you?
It's scary in there. I can't see. So I'm just gonna hold on to this net.
Go ahead, Nighthaze. Okay, so Keisha, are you just chilling?
Yeah. Same thing as last turn. Just holding this net, readying it. First thing I see move.
Nighthaze, yes. Yours is still fully capable. Okay, so you're just going to chill. Do the same thing as before. Okay. It is now the right hand, the right Abishai. It's their turn. And Nighthaze, they both have that ability. So, Nighthaze is going to... Okay, where would you like to cast this spell? Please ping the place. You all see darkness appear right here.
Oh.
A globe of darkness appearing before you. Okay, that's the end of his turn. Maresh, you're up.
Alright, enough stalling. I'm gonna move right here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna cast a fireball. And I'm shooting it straight into the middle of this darkness here.
Okay. Let's
20-foot sphere. It's gotta hit something.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna hit something.
Oh.
I need for Maresh and Keisha to please roll me dexterity saving throws, as this is affecting you too. Nighthaze, I am aware. Maresh, you take half of that, so you take 14 points of fire damage. Keisha, you take 14 points of fire damage. Maresh, I need for you to roll me a d20. Okay, you're fine. You just watch this big... You also watch as the spell completely shatters as it lands upon these Zircardian crystals. However, it does engulf both you and Maresh in fire. Bonus action?
No. I will just move back.
Okay.
And I'll say, my bonus action is to say, sorry, Keisha.
Theron, it is now your turn.
I'm just gonna real quick. You know, where Marisha was.
I think your microphone went out, but I can hear you through Lord Geysers.
Oh no, sorry, I wasn't pressing push to talk.
Okay.
But,
You're getting in that location. Got it.
that's fair. And in order to help, which I think I can do, I pass Keisha a one of my healing potions.
Okay. You just hand that off. I'll say bonus action to pass that off. No problem. Oh, no, that's a free action, actually, to hand off something that you already own. So it's totally fine. So, Keisha, you get one more healing potion.
Thank you.
Theron, anything that you'd like to do with
Question.
an action? Go ahead. What's
Do
up?
I have the? Can I ready my battle axe in case anything jumps out at me and tries to attack me?
Absolutely.
I'll do that and then end my turn.
You got it. Halvis, it's now your turn.
I think I'm going to try and cast Melf's Minute Meteors.
Minute meteors. Okay.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
I love that one.
I used that spell back in my first campaign.
And I guess I'll use my bonus action. How big does that cause? Odds are 5 feet of the point. So it says within 5 feet of the point, that means so each square. I'm gonna send them 2 of them here.
Okay.
Just so
You're
it'd
just
be
going to
out.
send them in that area?
Yeah, hoping to hit the floor or something.
Okay. Can you please send me Melf's minute meteors into the VTT? I think there's a range on it. I just don't know what it
Oops.
is.
Choose within 120 feet. Holy crap, that goes far.
And if you have Spell Sniper, it's even further, I bet.
Yeah, it is. Okay. As you and fire them in, you know that they landed, but you cannot see where they landed. Okay. That's your action and bonus action. Do you want to move?
I will stay here.
Okay. It is now the left Abishai's turn. Okay, I see the Night Haze is typing, so we're going to get a message in. Give us just a second.
In the meantime, don't forget to join the Discord, everyone, so you can play with us too.
Link at the top.
Yeah, join the Discord. Would recommend.
10 out of 10,
Thank you.
fantastic people.
The Abishai
Oh.
surrenders.
What?
The Abishai comes out of the darkness and surrenders. Drops both of his weapons. Keisha. Keisha.
There I am. Okay. Well, that one yielded, so I guess I'll just leave it alone now, right? So, as long as you learned your lesson not to hurt people, I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. Just going to move around. Action.
She's going to hold her action after seeing this.
Which is what?
Another net. I only have one net. I haven't used it yet.
You're going to throw a net in there?
No, she's gonna hold her action, and if something comes out of it, she's gonna net it.
Okay. It's the other Abishai's turn. What is the other Abishai going to do? Okay. Maresh, you're up.
Okay, well, I don't trust this creature, so we're gonna cast Banishment on it. The one that tried to surrender.
Okay. This one accepts wholeheartedly and does not resist. And it
Bye-bye.
disappears. The one whom you killed, however, reappears, and it appears back with... it appears back, but it appears back melting.
Sick.
It's melting into a black ichor.
Did
You
you,
watch-
see Black Ichor by chance?
Black ichor. As you watch all of the crystals start to cascade down from the creature you just banished, they tink and clink on the ground. As that happens, the damage from all the fire that you did in that area is now very visible. You all really messed up that spot, but the creature that you banished didn't seem to have any of that damage on him. Okay, Maresh, that's your action. Bonus action? Movement?
Nope, I'll stay here.
Okay, Theron, it's now your turn.
Give me a sec.
Halvis, you're on deck, followed by Keisha.
I'm gonna move Thorn here. Let me grab it. Over near Keisha. And ready as battle axe.
Okay, gotcha. Halvis, you're up.
And
I'm going to move down here on the other side of my skeleton.
Okay.
Holler. Come on out. We know you're back there. And I'm gonna ready my ice sickle.
Okay. Keisha, you're up.
Isha is going to move. He's gonna double move.
Okay,
Basically, gonna jump over here
gotcha.
and go right there.
Okay, gotcha.
Ah.
Understood. I'll put you there. There you go. All right, you double move. As that happens and you get over here, you notice a brand new space that is clearly visible to you, and the Abishai in the water covered in all of these tiny, spiny little crystals. And as you look ahead, the water is covered in these crystals.
Oh, hi there. Can you not fight me?
Okay,
I would like to yield, please. That's it.
that's your bonus action. It's now that Abishai's turn. What does this Abishai want to do?
Immediately attacks.
I'm just getting close to 10. So my cats are running behind me like it's the running of the bulls in Pamplona. It refuses. But it drops its weapons and it puts them out. But instead runs away.
I guess that's sort of like yielding.
Maresh, it's now your turn.
What's my moving? 30. I will just move down this way so I can try and see what's going on. And that will be all.
Okay. Theron, it's now your turn. If you wanted to try to get where Keisha is, you could get right behind Keisha if you wanted to.
I'm gonna go like right behind Keisha. Wait, would I go like in this place or this place?
You can go in either. So it's there pretty much anywhere that's just behind Keisha. So
Okay. Before I end my turn, I yell down here. Come down quickly, or your punishment will be less. And your. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and your punishment will be lessened.
yeah. All right. You shout that out. As that happens, it looks like it's running away from you farther. Halvis, it's your turn. Halvis, I think you're muted again.
am going to. I'm going to. I think I'm just going to hold here for now because I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay. Keisha.
Is this part in like submerged underwater?
No,
Like this section? Okay.
it is not.
Well, it yielded to me, so. I'm just gonna move right here and just like kind of ask it, hey, what you doing?
Okay.
Where you going? That's it.
It turns around and it looks ahead. Okay, it is now its turn. It is going to race farther down. And as you hear that, you hear something that sounds blood-curdling. You just hear...
I was sleeping!
And then a loud... "Huff!"
Ah,
So you're all out of
How much is
initiative. So you all can clearly see what's ahead, and there looks like a bend from up north.
those weapons that it dropped, are they still here?
They're still there.
I'll take those with us.
Okay. Those are infernal scimitars. They will bypass the magic restriction if you're trying to cut something.
Can I take this body and fish it over here next to me?
Sure.
Quick question.
Yes.
As you can, there's a crystal in front of us. Can I like reach out and kind of poke it to see if it's one of those securidium crystals that completely? Oh wait, never mind. I just realized what type of cave this is. I'm an idiot. Never mind.
You're not an idiot.
You're not
it's
an
okay.
idiot.
At this point, some time has passed, so this one is like for sure dead, right?
Definitely dead.
I can't, I don't know, call a healing yodel on it.
No, definitely dead.
All right, then I don't care anymore. I'm gonna be over here.
Okay. You start hearing
Go
from
ahead.
around the bend.
There's some that don't smell so bad. Can you come closer, please? I haven't had company in so long.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you guys, but that sounds very friendly.
Maybe skeletons go first?
I don't think they can make it across the water without going poof.
I can go
try
back and
kicking it
throw 'em.
across.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'll just sacrifice my life.
Can we
I'm
get
good
a?
with that.
Is there enough room to get around this crystal that's in front of us?
Since you're not doing it in combat, I'll say that you can sort of shimmy shake your way around there now that you know what to do. Also, one of you has winged boots. Just saying.
Oh yeah! I've been jumping this entire time. Dang it!
Steel trap memory. All you need to do is talk to me about it. Okay, so I'll say that you can just like you're floating your friends around. Where are you planning to go if mobility is not an option? Theron, I'm seeing that you're coming around this side.
Right there.
There you go. So as you all cross the corner, give me just a moment. You look across, and on the other side of this pool, you see a beautiful cascade of crystals, and in the middle of it, a very familiar-looking dragon. A pearlescent, opalescent dragon. Some of you may even know her name.
I'll move forward first, just in case.
Welcome, little ones. My snack was disgusting. Why is it so dirty down here? Hello. What is your name?
Hello, I'm Tharan, Mountain Speaker Thulufi. Fool. But
I
you can
will-
just call me Tharan.
I will call you Thorin.
Okay. Can I
am.
do an intelligence check to try and remember her name?
Wisdom
name?
check. Wisdom.
check?
Wisdom to remember. Intelligence to figure it out.
Hmm.
This is Santuia. This is the Opal Dragon.
Santuia.
This is one of the gem dragons.
Since we're all introducing ourselves, Keisha's gonna float over. Be like right here.
Ooh, flying tortoise. Flying turtle.
Hi,
Hi.
my name is Keisha Bloodlust, and I am a turtle. I am traveling with this group so I can make new friends, learn new things, and create amazing stories about our adventures for my future children to hear, just like my ancestors before me. I hope we can be great friends. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You are adorable with a terrifying last name. Your family must be very, very fearsome. Oh, you're such an adorable, fearsome flying tortoise.
Oh, thank you. I kind of adopted this name, so I'm still trying to prove myself to my family.
Oh, it's all right. I have many children that I have adopted too. Although I do not have a family name.
Hey Mirsha, could you like make it so I might be able to like stand somewhere over there using like that ice magic that you have?
Sure.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know that this hurts some people.
And as that happens, you watch as all the water becomes solid.
Oh, hey, thank you. That's much appreciated.
Oh.
You are welcome, little ones.
That was most impressive.
I can do many things. Ooh, some of you smell of the hells. Why? Were you fighting?
Yes, your humble abode here was a wee bit infested.
Oh, no. That's so bad. Tell me everything.
I'll explain the situation of the fight we just went through.
She doesn't care at all about the fight. She just wants to hear about, like, what did they look like? Was any of them attractive? What did they say? Who do they know? She's just looking for the gossip.
If
I gotta admit, one of them looked pretty ugly. Not gonna lie.
I thought they might.
if the thing that you just ate, those were the things we were fighting.
Oh, they tasted terrible.
They were really mean too.
Oh, why would they be mean to such sweet people?
I think you met one of our friends through a statue of some sort. Her name is Brenna. Yeah, her name is Brenna, and she said that one of her secrets to you.
The young kobold?
Oh, I was asleep. I thought that was a dream. That's you. Well, welcome.
Oh, it's not me.
Yes. It's a shame she isn't here right now. I know she'd be so happy to meet you in person.
Well, you can bring her back any time. I'm still very tired, so I'm not leaving for at least another 2 months. Or whenever I feel like it, whichever works.
We'll
I'll
be
be
sure.
sure to let her know.
Have you all come to say hello?
Kind of. May I just say your humble abode just looks amazing with all the crystals.
Thank you. I've worked so hard on it. And by working hard means I paid somebody a lot of gold to do it for me.
Of course. Why bother getting your hands dirty when you could have a master do it for you?
Exactly. And maybe he took my boon with him too. Oh, I have so many wonderful children.
Question. By chance, did you see anybody trying to perhaps harvest some of these crystals?
Well, of course, I hope that they do. These are made from my unmentionable times. Oh no. And it's kind of grossness. Ew, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Ooh.
You are
Say-
such a lovely, beautiful dragon. I love the color of your scales.
And you watch as the scales all they literally start to churn like a bright pink as you watch the opal dragon blush.
May I just say the way you have done, like, the head scales that you have are just amazing.
So before my narcissistic moments just continue to let this game continue, we're at time, unfortunately.
Dang.
As much as I would love the fantasy praise for the character that I am portraying, we're gonna cut it short. But thank you guys so much for a wonderful session. So today you all have received 12,600 experience points to be divided between the four of you.
12,600. That's 3,150 experience per person.
Okay.
3,150. I believe. Because
That's-
Halvis and Keisha have been together for these past 4 adventures, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe both of us should have leveled up today.
Which
Hey,
is
Maresh
awesome.
leveled up too.
Awesome. So we're
Well,
gonna take care of that as soon as. Go ahead.
Technically, I leveled up at the beginning, so I'm not quite sure
You level up
how
again.
that would. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So as we continue with this, we're going to take care of this offline. As promised, I always try to raid Critical Role right at 10 or as close to it as possible. Let everybody else have a bunch of trouble bubbles. Thank you so much for Night Haze. Night Haze, please go somewhere where it's cooler or just take a very nice cold shower. We wish you guys all the best. Thank you guys so much to Black Irish 19, Lord Geyser, Little Warrior 353 The Gamer, and Horace Senio. Night Haze 95, thank you again. I will not be playing again next Thursday because I will be in Atlanta. Hopefully be hanging out with Black Irish in the flesh. We're going to take care of that in just a little bit. But after that, I hope to hang out with you guys the week after as we get into summertime. Have a wonderful Memorial Day. Wishing you guys all the best. Take care. See ya.
Bye.
Adios. Have a nice day.
Okay, and we have rated. Awesome. Great job today. I really wanted you guys to make sure that you met Santawea for the end of the session, so I may have pushed things. I cannot believe that these two cards were pulled in the same session. That's only happened once, and it actually happened to the same guy. He rolled a...
That is terrifying.
Yeah, he rolled a... He drew the tower card first, and then he survived. Or no, he died, and then he was resurrected with a big sacrifice to Helm. And then he leveled up immediately right after.
Nice.
Dang. Yeah, that's
Good for
awesome.
him.
Okay, so I'm glad that the technology issue got out of the way, so thank you very much for that.
Oof, Albus, just take that 6.
Yeah.
Just take the 6, bud. Okay,
That was really fun.
Wait.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Take the 8.
Thank you.
Take a 3.
That's
Doot.
61 HP.
All right. Well, congratulations to the players for leveling up. Theron is going to get there, and he's going to get there very fast with the help of the caravan. So, does anybody have any questions from what happened today?
I was gonna roleplay this, but either way, we'll find out the information. But after telling the Opal Dragon about the gossip regarding about how people are using these crystals, what would she say about it?
You'll have to find that out. I can't tell you in this session.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys got the chance to read it, but did you notice how the secretary had also melted into that? The black, whatever
Black
we called it.
Maker.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what devils or whatever do when they die in our plane.
It's what summoned
yeah.
creatures do.
Noted. Very much so. Noted.
Nothing
Wait.
specific.
What if they actually I'm not gonna brainstorm it now.
Okay, you feel free
Actually,
to.
I will.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
will actually. What
Sure.
if those were people who were set there to harvest it, but as we came and intervened, they decided they had to fight to keep the crystals, and that's why they intergaged. Intergaged, is that how you say it?
Engaged.
Engaged. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's not a phrase that most people say normally, so I'm surprised you reached engaged. I think I've only heard that phrase like 5 times in my lifetime. And they've all
Because
been
usually
in Star Trek.
shields up, engage.
Good job, guys.
You too. And
How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Doing all right?
Wedding buckets.
Can you tell me, did you surrender because we were running out of time or because
Yes.
you thought you could?
Yeah,
Okay.
I sent her a message like, "Can you rush in, please?"
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that you guys saw it because there was a big stalemate happening. So I was like,
Yeah.
Stop going for the back line. It's annoying.
At some point, she sent me a
Have
message.
power and courage.
I quite
Weenie.
enjoyed how you won't stick my web misses. My arrow won't. Stay to the wall, foul beast.
We
I
can
will
just
slay you.
At
can-
some point, she did send me a message of, well, first it was like, how do I whisper to Biz? So I sent her that. But I could tell that she was trying to go to Maresh, so it's like, all right, well, given the situation from here,
We can just
here's what you could do, but I'm not going to really tell you every single detail about how to do it.
I mean, Maresh did want to kill 3 people, just straight up. Which, oh man, the role play.
Yeah, I made a
is gonna
message
be
in the...
so good for that. Yeah. So Maresh, I wasn't going to give it to you during the session, but you absolutely get a card of inspiration for being willing to sacrifice 3 of the joke characters from the caravan.
Then you got pinched for it. You
Yeah.
will not have.
That's going in the VOD. There's no way in hell I'm gonna applaud selling the souls of unwilling people in that. But afterwards, I'm gonna be like, Maresh, you mwah. Such
I
drama,
noticed.
very wow.
Very.
Should we go ahead and flip that, or wait till next
Hey.
time?
You have to
I
wait
role
until
play-
next time. The game's over.
I role played the crab and went pinch, 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 pinch.
I
Pinch, pinch. Never hurt the crabs. That is
Okay,
an oath
so-
on sword.
In the when Maresh was first throwing the animals into the summoning circle, I caught exactly 10 funnel cakes, going like, what is it with Maresh and just sacrificing animals? And you really kind of sealed the deal there with, not only did you nuke Biz's cat, now you're throwing random animals into summoning circles, and then you decided to sacrifice crab people.
Question: why animal?
He just
You
really
could've
wants to work.
sacrificed anybody.
I guess he really just wants to work at a churrascaria or a Brazilian barbecue.
I was already, I was making the joke in the Twitch chat saying, if Maresh gets the boost or the boon, this is definitely going to be the origin story to how Maresh becomes a villain.
Imagine I just turn into the BBEG of the campaign.
I've had
Even though
players,
they were
I've had
joke-
players do that before. I've sent heroes after players. So don't think it's not possible.
I mean, months ago, depending on how things went, Keisha would have left.
You need to say goodbye.
I had it planned out where Keisha would have left and she would have been very, very angry at the caravan for what happened to Cinder, and I would have written her out as a possible antagonist
Oh.
because she'd be forced to learn all that stuff on her own.
I gotta
Wow.
head off, so I'll talk to you
Yep.
guys later. It was fun
I'm
playing.
gonna head off as
Have
well.
a nice night, everybody.
See ya.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
everybody.